That'll ever be us. What is wrong with you? Why did you even bring me here tonight?
I don't know. Let's bring it up.
Oh, what?
I have a list of business startups I got from the chamber. Because I am going to need some people.
Oh. Tim's nice enough. I don't know how well he's fitting in here. He's always looking at the
Step
camera.
right up, Valentine. Step right up.
What is that? Hey. My chair's down. You took my chair. No.
Give more.
But that's
What the heck do you want? We ain't a land of savages. Prove we're here for each other. You insane? Oh, it's you. I hope you're not here to cause more trouble. I hope you don't harbor a grudge against me. It is in giving that we receive the true gifts of life that are eternal. So give generously, for that is what this country needs, to help each other.
Hello, mister.
Hello, sir.
You're just full of charity, ain't you?
Well, I'm just trying to help where I can, sir.
Or interfere.
You would have killed that man.
What I do is none of your damn business, okay?
Okay. Okay, sir. Let's try and help each other. It's not about survival of the fittest.
awesome. Be back. This is really good. You too. Where's the over there about him?
Oh my God, it's really you.
Yeah. Doing a joke there about him.
No, I don't care.
Awesome.
Well, I'll be
Back.
damned.
It's really good. You too. Where do I stand?
Let's make this country a brotherhood of man.
No idea.
So give what you can. We're in it together. We can be one.
That's where we stand. Let's face it, moving to a new job can be very stressful. So I have made that orientation.
Hey,
Hey.
I have the great soda.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, mister. Howdy.
Hello. Come on, please.
Hey, mister.
When do you get our We're getting a pass or land out of town?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, no.
hey, everybody, something happened. Those guys from Bandits Refrigeration, they let the air out of our tires. What? Yeah, they closed us. What?
Just wondering what you boys are up to, that's all. Move along, we'll get you next.
What's this good? Come on. Come on.
You need to hide your face, do you?
Yeah.
Great. Sorry. They're great. What's this good? Come on. Come on. Bob gave us work for Bandits Refrigeration. This is egregious! This is egregious! Hey.
Hey,
I thought you had already left.
no. I heard stuff out.
Oh, no, that's still bad.
Come on.
I should tell you that I sort of started singing something.
Oh, that's totally cool. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. Good.
We're friends. Always be friends.
But
mangy mutt. Hey, boy.
What are you afraid to show your face for? I don't need no new friends.
How far was it?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hey there. Can I help you? Just taking a look.
We're with the Appleseed Timber Company. Head foreman. They're getting started on this site, but we should have some fine Big Valley lumber for sale very soon if you're interested.
I'll keep that in mind.
We should be further along by now, but what can you do? Look at these dolts. Not a brain between them. Listen, you got any supplies for sale? Food, medicine? Starting to run low. I can't spare anywhere to go in town. Not the way things are going. I'd be happy to pay premium for them. Appreciate it. That should help keep us going. Keep it yeah.
Please, sir, please. Stop, oh, I beg you. Oh, I'm in bad sorts here. I took a little jolt and have managed to get myself hopelessly lost. I am staying in Strawberry. If you could just guide me back.
Can't think of a good reason to say no.
Oh, thank you, sir. Shall I hop up there on the back with you?
Your legs work, don't they?
Well, yes, I suppose. It's just a little demeaning.
What are you doing out here anyway? Clearly ain't your natural habitat.
No, I'm just visiting. I'm from New York City, actually.
You don't say.
Oh, yes. There was some talk at the country club about this burgeoning little resort town called Strawberry. So I thought it might be quite the trip to see what all the fuss was. Perhaps make a few investments while it was still undervalued. Turns out I was made the fool.
Not enjoying it then?
It's a town of splinters, if you could call it much of a town at all. I'd hardly stepped off the carriage and I'd taken in the whole place. I suppose some might call it charming. Let me tell you, charm is not worth much these days. You show me a timber frame shack and I'll show you Broadway. And meanwhile, you have this mayor, a quite intolerable blowhard. A little bespoke woodwork, and he thinks this is a cultural hub. The man's completely deluded. Well, I should give him some credit. He must be quite the salesman. He did get me out here, after all. More fool me. Now I'm tromping through the leaves and I'm up with some cowboy. No offense.
Little taken.
No, it's fine. I'm sure it must be weird for Jim when Roy and I went to that one time.
Yeah, we went to the spotted pig for dinner in the village, and the second day.
bar, church, open one bar, I swear they saw one like
What's with the mask? Somebody! Anybody! I'm sure you'll be back.
lunch and something luck on the thing.
Arthur! Arthur!
Hello, old friend. Had a good time, did you?
You going to get me out of here?
I ain't decided yet.
Real funny.
Oh, I ain't joking, cowpoke. I heard so much bluster out of your mouth these last 6 months, and now I got an opportunity to watch you be silent.
Well, you gotta do something.
Why?
I always looked up to you, Arthur.
Well, that's your first mistake. Listen, there's one little problem. There's only one of me, and there's a whole town full of people wanting to see you swing.
You got to do something, Arthur. You got any dynamite?
Genesis is alive and John. Before there is light, before there is God, angels, there was nothing.
Yes.
Darkness.
Hook that over the
The horror
bars. See if you
trusting
can
a
pull it
moral
off.
force that was beaten back by God and his archangels and his
Disaster this is gonna be.
God
Just pull
locked
that
into
lever.
darkness,
Come on.
and no harm. As he created a mark that would serve as God's law, which he entrusted to his most valued lieutenant, Lucy. Mark began to assert its own will, revealed its own purpose, and began to corrupt Lucifer into reality. That Lucifer hell.
Let's get out of here. Come on. What the hell are you doing?
He wasn't O'Driscoll. Who do you sons of bitches think you are?
Don't go that way. Let's get the hell out of here.
I got unfinished business. Trust me, Morgan.
Trust you? You have fine up here. Trust your damn mind. Goddamn maniac. We should have left you to hang.
We're in it now, Morgan. What do you want to do? I'll kill this whole town if I have to.
We should be long gone by now.
They got something of mine I ain't leaving without. Ah! Look out! We got more coming in.
Yep, I see him.
Hell's coming for you right now.
Let's go. Where are we going?
Making a house call.
Finish it.
There's more of these morons.
We really should get out of here.
Calm yourself, woman. Like I said, I need to see something. Skinny! Get out here! Skinny!
Oh, yeah, let's go, let's go.
It ain't Skinny, Micah, it's Norton. Go. You always was a letdown, you fat sack of crap. Excuse me, you man at Arthur. Hello, Maddie. I had something of mine. My guns. I showed him. And I'll show the rest of this town! You have really lost it this time. You son of a bitch, finish these bastards! Come on, this way. Yeah? Who wants to... I don't go down that easy. Where are you going now? You want to get out of here, don't you? Reckon it's time we got out of here, Morgan. Now you want to get out of here?
Fuck! Damn, that killed him, bro.
Another lot of them! We are getting the herd today! Easy there, easy. Okay. Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
Before we get any more on our
his
tail.
car. It's out there.
That was some good shooting, Morgan.
About a mile that way.
I gotta
What?
hand it to you. What
Seriously?
the hell was that you pulled back there?
The darkness
Gotta be
hit,
wild,
disappeared.
all right. Wow.
You remember not
Making a house call in the middle of all that? Ain't much I care about more than those guns. That much is clear. Who was that fella? Skinny? Yeah. We ran together for a while. Did a bank job down south. Didn't end well. I saw how it goddamn ended. He was gonna let me hang. I'm starting to wish
What?
I had.
Who?
And you owe Lenny, too. If he hadn't found us in time... Yes, you will all be thanked profusely, I promise.
Darkness.
Yeah, well, you're lucky Dutch has got your back. For some unknown reason.
Shake your thanks. Let's talk about what happens next.
Over there.
I like it here.
I think we finally lost him. I hope so. I'm giving you a holster. My way of saying thank you. And thank
Tell you straight, I'm not here to
There
do
I was, having a dull day only for you. To liven it up by letting me help you shoot up half a town. You're a funny fella, Arthur. Real funny. Why you act all
Now
sour?
the stuff.
Yeah, well, you ain't funny at all.
He
So
doesn't
why you
know
gotta
me.
act like the court jester? Listen, I'm sorry, but we're family now. Arthur, you and me. Sons of Dutch. Makes us brothers. Sometimes brothers make mistakes. Now I'm heading back to my little camp round back of Strawberry. Come see me. Maybe I can make things up to you. You ain't heading back to Dutch? Oh, I've been a bad boy, Arthur. I ain't seen Dutch till I can bring him a peace offering. Bye now. Yeah.
Yo, you right now?
And this, oh yeah. How are you?
Because they said you were a wife, but you hurt me.
For the same reason that you'll never hurt me. We're bound, Steve. We'll always be bound. You helped me. I helped you. No matter where I am. We will always help each other.
You saved my baby girl. Just a Mars.
Did you hear that? Sounded like that. That was not a wreck.
Get up. What are you doing?
My grandma collected these things. I always thought they were so raw. Don't worry. She won't care. I cut her throat.
A lot. Uniforms
Why
everywhere.
did you do that? Because this woman doesn't have a soul.
No. I don't think so.
Fascinating. And talk about how's that possible.
Mama's hungry.
Who knows?
She's going down.
Just keep your eyes open.
I am.
Where is that little Irish bastard?
I'm not quite sure. Trelawney's off trying to find out.
Has anyone been in the Blackwater, see how things lie?
Place is crawling with Pinkertons, bounty hunters,
Where you going?
pictures of Dutch, Isaiah.
The child.
Oh, they got a lot of money sitting in that town.
And that's where it's going to remain for now.
Why haven't they hanged Sean, I wonder?
I think he's bait. Well, they want to trial him publicly.
Gentlemen, Sean is being moved up the upper Montana. Then to
How did
federal
Joe
prison
Goldberg,
out
a
west.
hopeless romantic and disturbed serial killer,
We can't be risking
really good hair,
some federal
go from
prison.
this
We either
to
rescue
this?
him now or-
That's right. We're covering the entire story of you. So grab your popcorn and get ready to see a lot of murder and a lot of hot makeouts.
I'm moving him
For
to a camp
context, You is a
nearby
psychological thriller
before handing
series
him
based
over
on
to
the
the
book
governor.
series written by Carolyn Kepnes.
Yes.
It follows the story of Joe thriller series based
We
on
need
the
to
book
stop them
series
before they
written
get
by
to camp.
Carolyn Kepnes. It follows the
Charles,
story of Joe Gold
why don't
thriller
you head
series
up on
based
the
on the
north
book
side?
series written by
We'll head
Carolyn
up on the other
Kepnes.
side of the valley and meet
It
you.
follows
That
the
way we
story
have
of
them
Joe
in either
Goldberg,
direction.
a totally normal
Love your
bookstore
extras,
manager who's just looking for love, right? No, actually, there's a lot more to him than
People
meets
in
the
the
eye.
government
So
like seem to be very angry.
Sure. Well, we'll rescue Sean and we'll get ourselves lost good and proper. It's a big country.
I hope so.
Come on.
So let's get right
Follow
into
me.
it.
Let's see if we can track down this boat.
Keep your eyes
Joe Goldberg is a bookstore manager in the city of New York.
They
But
got
today,
patrols
like any
out
other day,
all over this area.
he's an aspiring writer and one beer with a American South has an intelligent/flirty banter that a YouTuber like me wants to be honest would not get. But Joe doesn't want to get too ahead of himself. He doesn't want to get his art broken again, so he wants to get to know Beck before pursuing her. It starts semi-incoherently enough as he scrolls through her public social media profiles.
You
Instead
think
of
they
looking
can see
at
us?
her entire schedule memorized, he creepily watches her while she enjoys a night out with friends. He then follows back home and is not
You've
happy
been
to see
gone for
that
a
she has
while.
gone on again, off again, away from a certified consumer named Benji.
I do have other business to attend to.
Is everything.
What happened in New York?
Couldn't have said it better myself, Joe. The next day, Joe breaks into Beck's apartment by calling the gas company and saying his girlfriend's apartment has a gas leak. He almost gets caught while hiding in the shower, but luckily for Joe, Beck's friends invite her out for drinks, and she leaves. Yeah, it would have looked something like that. Later, while he's following her home, and she leaves while hiding in the shower, but luckily for Joe, Beck's friends invite her out for drinks, and she leaves. Yeah, it would have looked something like that. Later, while he's following her home, and she leaves. Yeah, it would have looked something like that. Later, while he's following her home, Beck drunkenly stumbles onto the subway tracks, and Joe heroically rescues her before getting barfed on. Ew. He steals her phone and takes her home, but he gets pissed when he sees that Benji is there. Yeah, I ain't a fan of exes either. Later, Joe lures Benji into the shop basement under the guise of interviewing him about his soda company.
There's a camp somewhere around here where the bounty hunters.
He should have seen it coming. No one cares about your soda company, bro. Then we see Beck visiting Joe in the bookstore the next day. No one cares about your soda company. I'm thinking the basement under the guise of interviewing him about his soda company. I'm thinking maybe. He should have seen it coming. No one cares about your soda company, bro. Then we see Beck visiting Joe in the bookstore the next day to thank him, and it looks like he might get a date for his efforts. Alright. In the next episode, Joe's really looking forward to his first official date with Beck. But first he's got to figure out what to do with the bloodied up trust fund baby locked in his bookstore basement. If you're wondering what this glass cage thingy is right here, I've got you. You see, this is actually a glass box used to keep rare books. It keeps them fresh, dull, but I guess Joe plans to use it for something else entirely. Number? Okay. Of course he thinks I want money. Stupid, innocent Benji. Joe wants something much more valuable than money. After that, we see that Joe is watching Beck from afar while she meets with her grad school advisor, Paul Leahy. Leahy makes a good last year.
That looks like Sean to me.
Certainly kicking up enough of a fuss.
This young black teenager determined to change his
That's
face.
definitely Sean.
With his own
Oh,
body.
they're giving him a decent kicking.
Well, you can only imagine the shit he's been given now.
Attention of a powerful crime boss. But the story actually began 10 minutes earlier. The boy's name is Franklin. Growing up surrounded by crime, he wanted a way out. So he went straight to the biggest drug lord in town. Growing up surrounded by crime, he wanted a way out. So he went straight to the biggest drug lord in town and asked to become his partner. The drug lord saw him as nothing more than a kid who didn't know anything about the world. But Franklin insisted on working with him, so the boss pulled out a bulletproof vest and told him to prove himself, which led to the scene at the beginning. Franklin didn't hesitate. Maybe the drug lord saw a younger version of himself in Franklin and purposely shot off target to spare him. In return, Franklin received 1 kilo of product, but the boss warned him he had to sell all of it in one day or face the consequences. For any rookie, this was an impossible mission, but Franklin was willing to do anything to change his life. Back to the main story, Franklin went to his uncle's house for help, but when his uncle heard it was a whole kilo, he immediately refused. Even he couldn't sell that much in a single day and didn't want trouble. Get that?
Then you two sneak across and do the dirty on them.
Okay. Crouch down, Elf. Take out your knife.
Wait.
Okay, let's move down. Don't cross until he's got their attention. Wait here. He's still reeling them in.
Gentlemen, excuse me, dear brothers. My wife is taken ill, gravely ill. What's the problem? It's dear Bessie.
You take the one on the left. Okay, come on. Stay low.
Beside myself. If I lose Bessie, I lose everything.
Oh, calm down, mister.
I can't. I'm having a fit.
Okay, let's get after him.
A pleasure as always, gentlemen. I think you have it from here.
Come on. We got 2 halfway up the canyon to deal with.
Get that stuff out of my house. But Franklin's aunt had overheard everything. Later, as Franklin lay on his bed staring blankly at the drugs, someone knocked on the door. It was his aunt. She took Franklin to a secret location. After a security check, they were allowed to meet the boss of Crane. Dan introduced Franklin, and all three entered a private room, but Crane suddenly turned hostile. I don't know you, but I think I've been tricked. We came here to talk business. Shut up, dude. Let me try it. Let me see how it tastes. Her man said the product was produced in Crane. Franklin, where his knife, facing one pointed. Franklin didn't flinch. He told her the product belonged to a powerful figure in the drug world, but he was only delivering it if she bought all of it today. She couldn't buy. But if she killed him, she'd be facing a crew of killers. I'm looking for him. He thought for a moment, then he lowered her gun. And just like that, Franklin made the first real fight of his life. Seeing that gun in his face, Franklin realized that if he didn't get stronger, he'd always be a target underneath. Powerful breathing itself deeply in his mind. The stack of cash in his hands, Franklin couldn't help but smile. A wild idea. He went to the drug lord was blind, but the boss was in trouble. This was a bulletproof vest. His guy was a shot. They needed to get him to a hospital, but the driver feared getting arrested. Franklin immediately made an offer, giving 2 more kilos, and could safely deliver the injured man to the hospital. The drug lord saw that he didn't come to his office, so he agreed. If Franklin succeeded, he could access to a high-quality supply. After that, the drug lord taught Franklin how to respond if the police questioned him, but Franklin barely paid attention. He already had plenty of experience dealing with this kind of situation. He stepped on the gas, sped to the hospital, dumped the injured guy at the entrance, and drove off without caring whether the man lived or died. Just like that, Franklin secured another load. The boss grew more impressed with Franklin. The bold kid reminded him of himself when he was younger. Good job. Drive carefully. Don't get into an accident. If you do, I won't be seeing my money again. That night, Franklin went back to see Crane. Since they had already worked together once, the deal went smoothly. But Franklin had no idea he had just stepped into someone else's territory. A major buyer like Crane always had other suppliers. Now that Franklin had cut into their profits, there was no way those people would stay quiet. As Franklin was about to drive home, a small car suddenly pulled up behind him. Before he could run, someone punched him to the ground. They beat him, took all the cash he had earned, and when Franklin tried to fight back, the attacker pulled a gun on him, and before leaving, he even stole Franklin's beloved car. That moment made Franklin truly feel the helplessness of being weak. He silently vowed that one day, he would build his own empire here. He then went to Crane's bar for help, but she had no intention of getting involved. Instead, she taught him a lesson. Before you're strong enough, don't steal other people's clients. Crane had expected this outcome, and this lesson would become a principle Franklin followed for the rest of his life. Before he left, Crane told Franklin that the attackers were Lenny and Ray Ray. With a bit of asking around, he could find them easily. The next day, Franklin met up with his close friend Leon and asked if he knew anyone with real muscle. Leon said those people weren't hard to find, but they weren't cheap either. Still, Franklin needed his money back. He went to a neighborhood run by a local enforcer named Carvel. Seeing an easy job fall into his lap, and Carvel immediately agreed. When he learned the targets were Lenny and Ray, he took them straight to Lenny's house. They both live here. No, only Lenny did. How do you know the money is here? Trust me, Lenny's holding your cash. Ray Ray is just his errand boy. Clearly, jobs like this need someone experienced. They reached the door. Carvel immediately pulled out his gun, ready to handle things the simplest and most proven way. But the moment he did, Franklin was shoved against the wall. Lenny opened the door. I brought this kid for you. The moment Lenny opened the door, Carvel shoved it wide and burst him. The three of them pinned Lenny to the floor and tied him up. Carvel raised a baseball bat, ready to beat him, but Franklin stopped him and tried questioning Lenny his own way. However, he didn't take him seriously. At that moment, Lenny's guide, Ray Ray, suddenly knocked on the door. They quickly covered Lenny's mouth to avoid trouble, thinking his boss wasn't calling Ray Ray. Outside, then Carvel had officially run out of patience and was ready to handle things his own way. Eventually, they found the stolen money, but the moment Carvel saw the cash, greed overtook him. He wanted to keep it all for himself, ignoring Franklin and Leon completely. Carvel, wait, that's my money. Carvel gave a mocking smile, grabbed the money, and walked out. Franklin could only watch in silent anger, unable to fight back, forced to see his own money taken away. Franklin tried to ease the frustration, being pushed around again and again was slowly hardening him. So he asked his uncle for a gun. His aunt immediately went to get one, but his uncle stopped her. His uncle looked him in the eyes and said, once you carry a gun, you...
But in spite of all that,
How did
I
the
would have
guy
easily
that was
left you
like
here
this
to
when
rot
I
at
grew
Charles
up?
unstopped.
I don't believe a word of that, Arthur.
Get him out of here.
You're a great man, Arthur Morgan. The kind of young whippersnapper can really admire.
Shut up. Right, we should split up. Javier, will you escort Mr. McGuire back to camp? Charles, best you ride separately. Be careful. There's patrols everywhere.
What about you?
I'm gonna see what's worth taking here. I'll meet you back there as soon as I can.
All right. Okay, come on.
Have I got stories for you?
Yeah, I can't wait.
I imagine y'all missed me a lot, but fear not, the joy's back in your lives now.
Okay, hell yeah. Did you leave early that day?
End up as an anti-hero like this.
Full of the body. They go through the butt?
Well, I can't say for sure, but when there's comedy, chaos, and copious amounts of violence, you know James Gunn was cooking. That's right. Today, we're recapping the entire story of Peacemaker. Without further ado, let's get into this. Our very first episode kicks off with a small recap of James Gunn's Suicide Squad. Basically, what we need to know is that Peacemaker killed Rick Flag, the U.S. soldier that was sent with the Suicide Squad to Corto Maltese, the location of the Suicide Squad. Why did he kill Rick Flag? Because he's bound to chase peace no matter how many people he has to kill to get it. Seems a bit contradictory, but anyway, after getting shot by Bloodsport and spending 5 months in the hospital, Peacemaker surprisingly survives. He also makes a full recovery, and just let him walk free. Shouldn't he be? Well, he should be, but Peacemaker walks out free, and he's behind him. Peacemaker makes it back home. That's small. Other than this call from his dad, Peacemaker has a bunch of voicemails from a guy called his Anyway, that's when Peacemaker suddenly gets surrounded by agents. These agents are the chit-chatty and wholesome Leota Adebayo, the strong and silent Amelia Harcourt, the awkward but kind tech guy John Economus, and they're being led by Clemson Mern, a man who's known for running elite Black Ops teams. Clemson Mern makes Peacemaker an offer. Join his operation, Project Butterfly, as an assassin, or haul ass back to Belle Reeve Prison. Peacemaker agrees to join them, but he also has to get his sidekick back first. To do that, Peacemaker, aka Chris Smith, goes to visit his dad, August Smith, better known as Augie. Here's the thing about Augie. He's a disgusting, racist piece of meat, and a terrible dad to boot. Anyway, we get to see Chris's sidekick, an eagle named Eagly. I'll have you know a lot of effort went into that name. Anyway, Chris does his best to get into his dad's good graces, but it's clear the old dirtbag wants nothing to do with him. So, Chris grabs Eagly before asking for another helmet. Augie then opens his, get ready for this, hidden pocket dimension and gives Chris another helmet. Remember the pocket dimension, it'll be important later. Anyway, Chris grabs Eagly in his new helmet and heads to meet his new team at a restaurant in full costume. Is this guy serious? Anyway, Vern gives Chris a folder on his first target, a U.S. Senator. Jeez, starting off slow? After a bit of a tense dinner scene where it's obvious everyone except Adebayo hates Chris, Chris is driving home when he sees Harcourt going into a bar and decides to follow her. Inside, Harcourt beats the shit out of some pervert messing with her, and Chris is basically in love. He tries hitting on her, but she wants nothing to do with him outside of work, so Chris turns his attention elsewhere. Meanwhile, Adebayo is back at home with her wife Kia, and she's talking to Amanda Waller, who's basically the godmother of all government black ops in the DC universe. Here we learn two things. One, Waller tells Adebayo to plant a diary in Peacemaker's trailer, and two, she's Adebayo's mom. Anyway, after Chris does the deed with this lady, he puts on some music and is enjoying himself, until the lady tries to kill him. Turns out she's some sort of freak with insane strength and speed, and she beats the f*** out of Chris. The poor bastard jumps out the window to escape, and ends up having to use the sonic boom in his helmet to narrowly escape with his life. What the actual hell is going on here? Episode 2 starts with Chris calling Harcourt and telling her what happened. She tells Chris to send for her team and wakes up Adebayo to go get Chris with them. Apparently, Chris just killed a butterfly. More on that later. For now, Harcourt and Adebayo make it to the building Chris is to try and rescue. Unfortunately, Chris takes too much time stealing stuff from the apartment, including his alien thing machine. And the cops show up and cue the chase scene of the cops running. Chris walks his way out of the building through a couple's window. Chris tries to escape, but ends up cornered by the police. Until Harcourt knocks them all out with tranquilizer pills. They make a run for the car, and Chris makes sure they're eating before they set off. And they're all laughing. How can you enjoy something like that? Anyway, Economos was tasked with changing the ownership of Chris's car to avoid any suspicion, so he changed the ownership to Augie Smith, the idiot. Vern gets on his ass for it, but what's done is done, and now Augie is suspicious about what Chris is up to. Anyway, they all start debating on how the butterfly, or opposed to, I promise you, there will be, knew who Peacemaker was. Amelia says it has to be a rat feeding info to Weller, and she points to Adebayo as the prime suspect. And her detective skills are on point. Anyway, Mern sends Adebayo to clean up Chris's mess, and tells Chris to log in. The entire country is depending on their mission, but Chris is mad too. They told him squat about Project Butterfly, so how could he know that this is important? After that, Chris goes home and cries. Apparently he's sad that everyone hates him, which is a surprise since the only reason they hate him is because he's won all the time. Anyway, that's when my favorite character in the show appears. It's Vigilante. Vigilante is a hilarious, goofy goober who happens to be a highly skilled assassin and is Peacemaker's self-proclaimed best friend. Why is he here? To celebrate Peacemaker getting out of prison, of course. While Chris and Vigilante celebrate by blowing up some old appliances. Weird. Adebayo and the rest of the team successfully frame Augie as the murderer of that butterfly. And it's locked up. With Peacemaker, creates the alien figure and it transforms into a alien station. What the hell is going on? Meanwhile, Augie makes it to prison, where we find out that he used to be a superhero. I say that because his alias was the White Dragon, and every single racist bastard in that prison worships him as their hero. It's going to be a problem. Episode 3 starts with members of the Project Butterfly meeting Vigilante for the first time. He's here to make sure that Peacemaker is okay, and to make sure that no one becomes friends with him. He's kind of toxic. Anyway, the team gets on the truck, and we all get more info on the target. His name is Senator Royland Gaunt, and Peacemaker has to take him out, as well as his wife and 2 children. Why? Because they're all suspected to be butterflies. Just thinking here, you know what a butterfly is?
Nice to see you.
I swear, possibly top that. Anyway, the team heads over to the Senator's house, but Peacemaker can't get a clean shot, so they decide to wait till morning. After sharing a bonding moment with Harcourt, Chris is annoyed to learn that Vigilante has followed them there. But there's no time to mess around because it turns out that everyone in Goff's family is a butterfly. But Peacemaker is conflicted. He can't bring himself to shoot the kids. So Vigilante does it for him and takes on them on too. Love it. Vigilante's about to get Goff when his personal bodyguard, Judo Master, shows up. He single-handedly takes out Harcourt, Vigilante, and Peacemaker before taking the guys inside Goff's house. Pretty impressive for a guy having his life. Meanwhile, Harcourt shoots Goff's other drug, and the remaining members of Project Butterfly start figuring out how to escape Chris. Speaking of Chris, he wakes up to find himself and Vigilante tied up in some sort of underground cave. Judo Master is watching over them until Goff takes over. Goff tells Judo Master to head to High, wherever the hell that is. And he begins torturing Vigilante to get info on Peacemaker. But Chris is a stubborn bastard. He won't give up any info, even if it costs Vigilante its damage. Meanwhile, Harcourt and Adebayo finally get Chris to the underground cave. So they tape a bomb to the Meanwhile, Economos drives a truck into Judo Master's car, stopping him from escaping. Back inside, the bomb goes off and it helps Chris break free from back and forth with Gob. Chris shoots him in the face and takes him out. As Economos celebrates his way to the Judo Master, Hardcore makes her way into the cave and something starts crawling out of Gob's face. It's finally time for you to get your little rundown. Stop straight. Small butterfly-like aliens have taken over important humans all over the world, and Project Butterfly is getting ready. Now, those are some juicy steaks. Pun intended. The following episode starts with the team going into their HQ, which is just some old-ass office. It's AI. Vigilante is officially on the team. Adabeo is struggling with how violent this job is. And they have Judo Masters. Aaron tells me he's prepared to get some rest. Give a real good briefing on Project Butterfly. Chris said Tuesday was going to finish the interviews. Whenever he does that, the annoying old neighbor tells Chris that he's arrested Augie. Chris is furious that Economos framed his dad and immediately has Vigilante drive him over to see Augie. Vern sends Adabeo to stop Chris, but even though Chris knows his dad is scum, he can't give up on his family. It's tragic. So, Chris goes inside and tells everything to Augie. Let's stick with the story before Project Butterfly is over. So, Augie, being Augie, calls Chris an embarrassment, says he's gonna rat on him the first chance he gets. Right here. After that, Adabeo drops Chris off at home, and they have a nice bonding. Chris really did. Meanwhile,
what's the problem here?
Finley and his agent Chase gets himself arrested on purpose. Why? Because he wants to kill Augie and put an end to Chris's misery. That's what best friends are for. Yes.
Do you
Chris finds out that the Judo Master has escaped and tells Adabeo on the phone that his Judo Master
Not as much as you.
Oh, no, don't worry about this. Actually, let's take some. Take a couple of packs. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. What are all the cigarettes for? Are you heading on a long journey or something?
No, nothing like that at all. I'm just interested in the cards.
Okay.
Cigarette cards. Oh, you got me.
Yeah?
Well, get them out. Let me take a look. Come on.
A little picture card?
Yeah, I'll pay you a good price.
Okay. Here.
Nothing I haven't got. The value is in completing the set. Sometimes I'll smoke up to 200 cigarettes in one day, just so I can keep opening the packs. I wish I could explain to you the pleasure and the pain I get out of collecting these babies.
Sure. It sounds,
thrilling? Yeah, it is. Not to mention the vast amounts of life-reaffirming cigarettes I get to smoke. Oh. And the amount of money?
No.
Fortune, sir.
Fortune?
Oh, sure. A complete set of any series is worth a fortune. Yeah, look at this. Gunslingers. Over here? Circus freaks. Yes. Meows of the desert. So rare.
I never knew.
Sure.
How much?
Well, it depends on the rarity, sir.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. But, if you ever get a complete set, I can take it off your hands.
You'd pay me.
A fair price. Now, you send it to me right here. Phineas T. Ray, at your service. I gotta run. This is my train. Put me up, okay? Think about this deal. Only a complete set. That's where the value lies.
Captured the butterfly in Gob's head and is keeping it in the jar. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Well, that's not good. It's a confidence individual. They from the system to stop him from killing Augie. Adrian, meanwhile, insults Augie and his racist buddies before being out of his lackeys. Adrian is a badass. The guards stop him before he can get to Augie. And now Augie knows he has to before the scene. I love Adrian, but
you don't understand this at all.
Because it's hardcore, it has to what his file says about his shadow.
What's the problem?
So, hardcore tells him about the file says
There's no problem. Quite the contrary. Well, there is a problem. For me, but not for you.
All right. I ain't got time.
No, wait. Give me a minute of your life. I might just change it forever. I'm sure you will have heard of me. Maximo Cristobal Valdespino, the renowned explorer.
Can't say I have.
There has been much written about me. I once had high tea with the Viceroy of India. I helped liberate South America. I climbed mountains and swam across seas. I have had many women. I've spent the last 3 months hunting treasure on the American frontier. Beautiful country. Reminds me a lot of Almeria. But tomorrow I set sail from the island of Shikoku in the Japanese archipelago in search of the legendary Tokushima sapphire.
Well, good for you.
No, hold on. You see this map here? It was made by the Jethro gang. They rob banks all the way from here to California.
Yeah, I know who the Jack Hall gang are.
Oh, them you have heard of, but me? Ha! Well, rumor has it they buried gold somewhere in this area, but were killed before they could retrieve it. They created 2 maps to ensure it was well hidden. This is the first and should lead you to the second. You just need to follow the landmarks drawn here.
Me?
Yes! Unfortunately, I am out of time now, but I am prepared to sell it to you for the low price of $10. A trifling investment for a man such as you, given the potential return.
Clean up all this mess with Augie, and it is a mess. Because the detectives find out that Augie's fingerprints don't match.
Well, I'm interested in the map, but not so interested in
Anyway,
the hanger. Why don't you just hand it over instead?
Peacemaker starts
Yes, you're funny.
And starts blowing their heads off with a shotgun.
Listen, give me the map. I'm done asking.
Find out that the entire warehouse is
Here,
manufactured
take
food for
Just
the
let me be.
and that every single person there is a butterfly too. They then get spotted, so they make a run for it and lock themselves in a room. Fortunately for them, this room has a gorilla that's being controlled by a butterfly. It starts whooping their asses. Luckily for them, Peacemaker and Adebayo show up, and they get rid of the butterflies outside. The gorilla is super tough though, and it's about to kill Chris, until Economist shreds it with a chainsaw. Good lord! Chris finally accepts Economist, and even Hardcore smiles as the team enjoys music on their way back. Meanwhile, Casper Locke gets planted as the police captain, overseeing Augie's case, and keeps his ass in jail. This is what we call unnecessary. Anyway, the gang makes it back to HQ, and they're all celebrating their victory. Meanwhile, the detectives go to get the judge so that they can investigate Peacemaker and put him in jail instead of Augie. Kind of weird how badly they want his Nazi data. Back with Chris, Adebayo drops him off, and they share a drink. Adebayo does use this as an opportunity to write the diary that I mentioned earlier in Chris's house, and then she leaves. She goes to the office and starts messing around with Peacemaker's helmet and finds out that Mern is a butterfly. She tries running away, but Mern chases her and pushes her to the floor as things commence. The next episode starts with Mern not hurting Adebayo. That's when Harcourt shows up, and they tell Adebayo the truth. Turns out Harcourt and Economist knew that Mern was a butterfly. More time! Butterflies came to Earth and were peacefully living, inhabiting humans. But the one inside of Goth was their leader, and she decided to take over the planet. Mern's butterfly was the only one who was against him, so he took over Mern and is now working to stop him. Oh, and Amanda Waller doesn't know this. Oh, let's turn into a show real fast. Meanwhile, the detectives manage to get Augie out of prison, and Locke is not happy about it. The second Augie's out of prison, he decides he's gonna kill Chris. Great work, detectives. While the team is working on the case, Peacemaker is at home with Adam, and he's trying to communicate with the butterfly. That's when the police start surrounding Chris's place, ready to take him in. Lucky for Chris, Locke gives Mern a heads up. Mern tells Chris and Adrian to get the hell out of there, so they sneak out on him, just as the police break in.
Let's have some fun. Tonight. Let's enjoy ourselves. We having a party? Maybe. Just a little one. Gray?
Don't you worry, Miss Grimshaw, you old crow.
Mr. McGuire!
If I have to whip on my way.
Let's have ourselves a party!
And don't you worry, Mr. Pearson, you drunk old shitbag. It'll be nothing but the finest game in the pot.
You all right?
Yeah, it's good to have him back.
Let's see if we're still saying that in a day or two.
We'll have this camp running.
Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Speak soon.
I love you, bastards.
How are you doing, Mrs. Adler?
Not really in the party mood.
Find the diary and
Understand.
Bill planted it. Chris and Adrian
Okay,
are
I'll
not
catch you
quite
later,
escape
then.
it, but
All right,
Adrian's
Arthur.
shenanigans make him fall off the tree, and the butterfly gets loose. In the process, it instantly takes over one of the detectives, Sophie. But Chris and Adrian have a whole task force on them, so they make a run. With the help of Eagle and Locke, they manage to get away from the police and escape. Meanwhile, the now butterfly infests Sophie's and
Mr.
she is
McGuire.
acting super weird. After learning that Peacemaker escaped, she gets in her car saying she has to call some friends.
Your fellow countryman returned.
You know this one,
Back
don't you?
with
Go
Chris and
join
Adrian, they
me.
make it to the office.
Well,
Chris tells them
enjoy.
what happened. Vern is furious that he didn't tell them about Goff's butterfly being alive. They don't have the time to
Yes,
fight
he's definitely
because
back.
analyzers
We need
discovered
a
where the
reason to
raw
celebrate.
material for the butterfly's food is coming from.
Alright, well, I should be getting on.
Meanwhile, Butterfly Sophie calls up a bunch of butterflies and asks them to take over. Meanwhile, we then cut to Audrey, who suits up with the help of the list buttons, the white dragon, we then cut to Maeva, who's ranting about her job. Mia says she should just quit. Maeva is seriously considering it. Meanwhile, her woman is really starting warming up her she thinks it's 85%. Progress is progress. Step turns out, butterfly whispers is not all over. It's up with a haunting flash. See how Chris's brother Keith died. Often they identify him.
Little did, too. Was it a long ride back with him?
You have no idea.
I can imagine.
I even missed you. You old bastard. I missed a good excuse to celebrate. Me and you. Never need one of those, Uncle.
And if you can tell the difference between...
I didn't think we was going to see you again. It'll take more than that to take down Sean McGuire. 100 bounty hunters there were. Oh, is that right?
That makes you a better man than me, son. That's all I'm saying.
Honey, I'm home. Oh my God, you're back. I mean, you're back. Yeah, I'm not staying. I just can't get some money.
At 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, after a month missing. Little Rock's calling. It was great. It felt so good to be on the movie. Yeah, we've been having like a really good time here too. Someone new. Just a boy. He's a couple years old.
Off me, that Karen. Can she?
He's from Berkeley.
Berkeley.
Then can you blame her?
Said Berkeley? Fucking Morley.
Reverend?
He plays the guitar.
Shut the fuck up right now. I know what you're about to tell me. She's dating a musician.
Hey, come on. You thought you could do like
What do you
Wolverine
want?
acting?
I'm not quite sure. I could be overreacting. I'm sorry. You're right. Go ahead.
This keeps happening.
He has survived on a strict policy of conflict avoidance, like Gandhi.
No, I really have nothing against.
Beat the shit out of him.
This is my message to you. Thank you. You have it. What? Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
I sing a merry song. The
Velvet
wide,
is
wide
broad.
world I wander
Who's got the
over.
black there?
With a light, light heart I roam along.
I'm so excited.
With a light,
Yeah,
light heart I roam along.
I snow would be cool.
The wind roves free o'er hill and river, and the
I was
clouds
adamant
roam
it
free
was a
along
memory,
the sky.
so I did what I never do.
Each little
I told you
bird's
no.
a wild free
And you can
rover.
probably guess what happened next. She left the night, and then she hit the road. Does anyone else get the eye in that?
Huh?
I'm so worried, you guys. They're traveling all that way, and all they have is a fucking guitar.
Yeah, with no intention of ever swinging it. You know, because he's a hippie. He must be killing the dead, not following.
There's something going on out there.
What?
Berkeley told us about this new kind of zombie that's stronger, faster, deadlier, better adapted to the hunt.
I'm sorry, but that sounds totally made up. I mean, if you want us to come with you, it's like...
Honestly, I just came back from Mountain.
Yeah, sure. Come on, stop begging. We'll do it.
This is all your fault. You then pushed her away. And
Not exactly, no. I didn't just run from him. She ran from you, too.
What?
You mean well, but you're kind of overbearing.
I'm overbearing.
She's not a kid.
Yeah, she's not a kid, but I don't understand.
Whatever. We're gonna go get her.
You seem much better, Marston.
We ride it on.
Don't feel too sudden to me.
Once she's safe, I'm
Just
going
when the
with her.
drinks come out. Well,
So,
can't think of anything else to say.
yeah, I know you mentioned that. I know.
Oh, I might have overreacted a little bit. The proposal spooked me. You know what I mean. I'm sorry. And you know how hard it is for me to say that because I hate women who are always apologizing for things they have no reason to apologize for. And this,
Actually, didn't. I don't know what it was. Turning too far.
How you keeping, old man? He's back.
You know. Been better.
wow.
We have had quite the ride, huh?
Bobby.
Oh, yeah. Quite the
Real
ride.
turning point.
They ain't strung us yet.
No. Maybe they never will.
They won't. I'm gonna get us out of this one. We have been stuck before.
Bobby, on this little talk.
Remember that line?
Real turning point.
Of course. That nauseating Pompeii in that frontier town. Of course.
Wow.
We did it. Jose.
Bobby, on this little talk.
Whatever
Real
else
turning
happened,
point.
we did it.
I know.
You definitely beat you back. Back in, I will get my hands behind them. What the
Well,
fuck?
we got him.
No. No way! Is that GD minivan even sniffing at Graceland, home to perhaps America's finest automobile? No, this is 1955 Cleveland Street, Tennessee. No. It takes a wheel. Drive it.
Look after your boy tonight.
He's not my boy.
Okay. Welcome back, Sean.
Even Tallahassee knows beggars can't be choosers. Vehicles with
You
working
in this for
batteries
the
and
long
parking car
haul?
weight system nowadays.
Almost
Makes
to the
commuters
bitter
less
end,
fine.
me.
Big boy.
I
Can't be
thought
so
as
picky
much.
anymore. Claire.
Well, you take care now. Yeah? Yeah, whatever. You actually seem to be having some fun.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Hi. Are we dropping her off at no kill animal shelter or something?
Like, yeah,
Yeah, we use big Columbus alpha.
okay. I'm not gonna feel guilty about this instruction unless the harshest one. Yeah, you recover pretty quickly. I got it. Go ahead.
Railways, filthy towns, and any other hells we've encountered. Blackwater! Never was a place truer named, huh? Huh? I like blue water. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying out Blackfoot
keep
name,
Okay,
so
Javier.
full shashi
So
or
what
you go
happened
back
to
in your
Trelawney?
vault.
Disappeared, as usual.
Blackwater's for fools.
I was loving
So,
It's just
go ahead.
unnatural.
Okay. Guess so. See you later, then.
Ain't natural at all.
I'm trying out Blackfoot name, so full shashi or you go back in your vault. Oh, I didn't tell you we met at the mall.
I was loving it's not a dad. So charged. It's supposed to capitalize.
So, when the Acropolis struck. Hey, Madison, can you remind me, when we first met, did you point a gun at me and steal my car?
No. When we first met, I told you you were really smart.
Oh, yeah.
That's when the police walked with you.
Gotcha. It's gonna be a long drive.
I feel like a shit warmed up.
I'm good. Some of the
Good morning. It was a heap of trouble, but I got Micah out of jail.
Oh,
What
thank
is it,
you,
Cassie?
Arthur. So where is it?
Still out round that way. Looking for a peace offering, he said. Well, I should get back to it.
All right, Arthur.
Are you there?
Miss O'Shea?
Hi.
frisky. Over some booze and whiskey. Like the waves of the bay of the Biscay. The gas tumble and roar. How are you?
Not the door.
Yes. This town's not empty.
I expect you'll betray me in the end, Arthur. That's so.
Reapers. Reapers? Is it more than one? They only gather like this at times of great catastrophe. Chicago fire, San Francisco quake, Pompeii. Excuse me, I need to find out why they're here.
Herr Morgan! Herr Morgan! You busy, my friend?
Why?
I'll cut you in.
Loaning. Already?
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like you.
Of course. Who are they?
Even for you.
Put the debts in the deed box
This
and
is
try
all
not to
now.
kill them.
Stupid.
It's very
I'm
bad
not
for
talking to you.
business.
I'm talking to Sam. You're no longer the vessel, Dean. You got no right to be here. Adam, if you're in there somewhere, I am so sorry. Adam isn't home right now. Well, then you're next on my list, Buttercup, and right now I need 5 minutes with them, you little maggot. You are no longer a part of this story. Hey, that's but.
Good morning, Arthur.
Ass butt? He'll be back. And upset. But you got your 5 minutes.
Yes, you. Did you just Molotov my brother with holy fire?
No.
No one gets with Michael but me.
Sammy, can you hear me?
You know, I tried to be nice for Sammy's sake, but you are such a behemoth in my eyes.
Yeah.
In my eyes.
Chip.
Yes, you a lot. I'm better.
Yeah.
That's what you've got. That's a nice compliment. But no.
Come on!
Although I do believe he brought me back. New and improved.
You sure you did the ritual right? Right. Touchy. We're thinking, but maybe it's just the wind.
No good has ever come from a man covering his mug.
Lily Millie. She's a ranch maid here. You know who she is?
I'm the one who gripped you tight and raised you from perdition. Yeah. Thanks for that.
I need to find a ranch maid here called Lily Millie. You know where she is?
Nah.
Miss Millie, the ranch maid. You know where I can find her?
I don't know.
Lily Millie. You know where she is?
All right, it's time for you to go now.
Oh, come on! Why's it always gotta be such a goddamn performance with you?
We
Now,
need
I
to
told
talk
you I'd
to
get you money next week, and I'll get it.
If you didn't make it this week, who's to say you'll make it next?
Don't you take that tone with me. I thought you said you loved me.
Lily, where's our money?
Your friend is alive.
That loan you took. It's
Yes,
paid.
dear. Yeah, if you
I'm
did that much,
sorry.
I mean, what are you?
I don't have it right now.
Well then, I guess we got a big problem, don't we?
Cooper, give him what you've got.
I ain't giving him nothing except a lesson in
Damn mess! Bitch! How did that feel?
All right. He has all my money. I gave it all to him. Just take everything that you find on him and let's be done with this, please. You've got your money. Leave me alone.
You know what I do to thieves? Law here about
What do you want?
I didn't steal that. It's a debt. Oh, damn it. You're lucky. He was here to pay for you, miss.
I wouldn't have had to borrow it if he wasn't. Now say that.
Gotcha now.
Won't someone help me? Can a man have some peace?
Out of your hands now, mister.
Hey, I don't even remember what I need to forget. God damn. Why you got me roped up,
Look
huh?
out.
There's a fella here. What's going on?
Move next time. You want me to knock your head off my wheel? Wait! This is a misunderstanding.
Whoa! Just calm down and take it easy.
Don't you breathe a word of this to no one. You hear?
What the hell do you want from me?
I won't ask you again.
Okay, I needn't say anything because I've already forgotten.
Go on. And remember, not a word of this.
In LA, there's no such thing. This is your problem, Dean. You have no faith.
Yeah.
Perceive the truth as you find you. I was wrong. And what this is where you are now. Holy tax accountant. This is. Oh, that's you possessing some poor bastard? Devout man, he actually prayed for this. Well, I'm not buying what you're selling, so who are you?
You checked?
I told you.
I was told I could find a chick Matthews up here.
And why would it be?
Matthews? You might want
Rescue
to
me
talk
from
to
hell.
that fella over there. Nah, I'm just here to work for
Good
the
things
sea.
do happen.
experience. What's the matter?
You took Matthew.
Oh, no, not me, sir. That's the greenhorn over there. And there he goes.
So long, long shark.
Damn it! Hey!
Because
Get back here! You owe us money! Yeah! Yeah. Last chance to save your hide! Stop!
You're too slow, old man.
Yeah. You don't want to get me angry, boy!
Say, good job, yourself. Quite a shot.
The more I chase, the
It's
more
like
you
you see
owe!
the apocalypse all over again. Work for everything that's sad. And work for
You make me go much further, I'll get more than a debt off you!
Don't you give up.
God chose you. Same. But I take me out.
Not so fast, you sound bad.
Look, I got the money, but it's hidden. Untie me and I'll tell you where it is.
You're no place to bargain, boy.
Just untie me, I'll tell you.
Goddamn treasure hunt? You're lucky I ain't taking your teeth as well.
Come on, this ain't right.
Wish I could say I was clean of pride at that moment.
You got the map. Do the decent thing. You'll find it there. Everything. I promise. Aren't you gonna untie me? Blow me down. Get the ropes off already. I'm begging you. Stop.
Hey, Joe.
Yep.
You don't recognize me with this pretty face?
Come on.
Anthony Manchester.
For the most part.
Oh, God.
You call it. We need to talk.
You're the Archangel Michael from another world. And possessing Manchester.
Sounds more complicated than it is. It's me. It's really you. Yeah, it's really me. Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. You got Michael over here. No, I don't. I did. What? He just left. Why? I don't know. I don't know. And it wasn't a blink. possessed. At least not like that, but it wasn't. I don't remember most of what Michael did with me. Because I was underwater. Drowning. And that I remember. I felt every second of it. Clawing, fighting for air. I thought I could make it out, but I couldn't. I wasn't strong enough. And now he's gone. Out there putting an army of monsters together, and then he's hurting people. That's all on me, kid. I said yes. My fault.
Come on, girl.
She's like a twin. I'm pretty popular. Soft, delicate features, luxurious hair. That's me, Phil. That's you over there. Are you guys? Yeah. You and Cyril with Thomas. Hatchet Man. No, wait, Sam. Check it out. It's David Brigadier. Yeah. Press the button.
Yeah.
I'm Paul. We all do bad things sometimes. Hey. I need this. How much? Michael's favorite motor suit. I am curious. What are you ordering? I'm the only one, the only trap. Make dozens of us just out there waiting for you. Your family. I'm fine.
So, do you want to go get coffee?
I don't know.
You don't know?
We're not FBI. We're here to save lives.
Save me from what?
It's not true. There's a guy with a ghost. Punch me in the face.
Ghost?
Don't you see it's not a ghost. What was this?
It's my old boyfriend, Ted.
How did he die?
Die?
Please, I'm trapped.
How did you?
My legs all numb. Please hurry.
You know these things. And I don't want to stop it.
Yes, just lift as hard as you can. Oh, thank you. Thank you, you saved me.
Sure.
Oh, that was bad.
Okay.
That's how you first found me.
I could have been stuck here and starved or eaten.
I don't know
Oh,
who I am
poor,
if I'm not you.
dumb animal.
No consequences, no pain, no sorrow.
What'll I tell Mildred? Well, thank you.
You need a ride home, ma'am?
I didn't feel that.
Oh, yes, mister, please. Thank you. Do you know Valentine? I live there.
No problem.
Take me instead. Take me.
Slow down, please.
I'm the one you want. I'm the one who will keep up.
I don't normally travel this far alone, you know. I was off inquiring about a possible new line of work. I'd borrowed a friend's horse for the trip. See, my husband... Lord!
I'm sure it is.
A good opportunity. That's what I'm looking for. Not much work for a woman with a boy to raise. I won't work in no saloon, but I've got sharp eyes and quick hands. I was hoping to get a job working as a seamstress. A wealthy man said he'd pay me for the work.
Sounds promising. Also doesn't sound real.
Oh, you may be right, I suppose. He said he'd provide room and board for me and for my child. He wanted to meet me first.
I'd be careful with offers like that, ma'am.
I can't afford to dismiss offers like these, even if they do seem... Slow down, please.
Just be careful is all I'm saying.
I may not have another opportunity like this. Now I'll have to pay Mildred back for her horse.
It sure sounds like you're in a hard position.
You finding me is the only good thing that's happened to me in a long while, sir.
Stop worrying. So I left. But not without
Slow down, please.
just a crack. Why wait? Break so crushed and destroyed so completely that this time
We're close now. Just a little further.
and it's gone. And now, I have a whole army out there, waiting, ready for my command, ready for this.
Hey, I don't see no dust storm in Moontown, so
We're here. Thank you for all your help.
Just feels right.
You're a good man.
glad I was able to help. You take care. Appreciate it. You be well.
Isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, you had no chance for this. None. But you had hope. Hope that I would see you come eyes.
Giddy up!
And now I have.
Hey, I'm not looking for trouble, stranger.
Just destroy the one
Ma'am,
weapon.
will you be all right from here?
I'll find my way. Thank you, sir.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, partner.
You think these can hold me? Yes, we do.
What's the matter with you?
He's not home right now. Please leave a message.
But they all been. They all.
Don't care what you do with that mankind, you don't involve me.
With the Archangel Michael escaping your
What you got there looks like business, friend.
to burn down this.
Oh,
second one.
Ain't no running in sloppy hunting.
Thanks, partner.
Come on, ladies, lift her line over on your man.
Hey there, partner.
Hi.
That's cool, girl.
Welcome back.
Excuse me, partner.
Give me another drink.
I like this one.
Before I shit right here in the bar. That's how it was back in the day, you know. We wouldn't merely piss indoors. We shit and everything. We didn't care. You know why? Because real men don't care where other men turn. That's just a fact.
What can I get you?
The other side of it is, if you do care, you ain't no man at all.
My mistake. Wish you'd just shut up.
What? You're nothing. You're less than the shit in my ass. Why you get out of my face before I break your scrawny neck? What the hell are you staring at? Buddy.
We'll see about this.
What, death is well and done? Oh, I get it. I get it. So come on, partner.
Sure would run it good.
That's crazy.
What the?
Ouch. Now I've seen everything.
Touched, I know. Come along in.
What in the name of hellfire? Holy Jesus Christ!
I got enough idiots to deal
What's the matter with you? What's your problem?
Keep moving. That's right. Do as you're told. Yeah. No, not me.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We told you not to build on this land. Hey, get it out of here. This doesn't concern you. I'm done with this so big.
Appreciate you stepping in there. Those bastards been turning the screw on me from day one. Saying I gotta pay them protection money. I told them where to stick it, and well, I guess you just saw how that panned out. You watch yourself, all right?
What's happening to you? The latest against the Flash caused a massive drop in powers. You self-contained no trace of Speed Force. You were drilled superseding as well as traveling with bodies and completely defeated. I don't know what she wants to do. You can't.
Well, don't let me keep it.
It was you. You were the one in my house that night. You killed my mother.
You want to know about it? Or do I have to catch you? Some would say I'm the reverse. You're incredibly clever, Cisco. I've always said so.
Yeah.
First Flash. You and I have never been truly properly introduced. I'm Hubert Thawne. Thawne. Spaghetti. Let's call him a distant relative. The night that we trapped the Reverse Flash, he almost died. There were two of you. It's an afterimage. A speed mirage, if you will.
Knock, knock, Mr. Robe.
No, przepraszam, co pan robi w moim domu?
So was right.
God damn it.
You were there that night.
English?
Years ago.
Speak English?
Me, Silesian.
Yeah, good
I'll
for
get
you.
Silesian.
I'm here for money.
My intention.
You borrow from a German man?
German. Mein Herr, sprechen das Kaiserreich.
I don't speak German,
How
Navy.
to go faster.
I'm here for money. Money that you borrow from Leopold Strauss.
Stop. Here.
Leopold Strauss.
Is in this place.
So it's time to pay. Where is it?
Flash.
Well, no, have nothing.
And the
It's
Flash
very bad winter.
We've all had a bad winter, pal.
Where is my world?
No.
My time. And no one is going to prevent that from happening.
Now, you remember where you're keeping that silver?
Potrzebuję trochę czasu. Znajdę ci pieniądze.
Oh, still don't understand you.
Not that smart.
God damn it! You have a debt to Herr Strauss. Pay up!
Stop! Już nie mam siły.
All of this for you especially.
Nie! Przestań! Już nie mam siły. No. Please, no. Don't have money, but
have a son.
have this. It's good. It's good. It's valuable. It's Warszawa, yes.
I have your things. Okay? I have anything in here or out there.
Yes.
Thanks. Courtesy of Ray Palmer. There's over a high frequency pulse that's disabling your speed. You're not going to be running around for quite a
There'll
while.
be something somewhere. You must have come here with something. The longer I look, the madder I get.
It's beautiful. Rip Hunter would be impressed.
Don't even speak English.
First one of these. Interesting, man.
What the hell is that?
That's my cue.
What the hell is that?
That's my.
What the hell is that?
That's.
What the hell is that?
That's my cue. Thank you. Stop. Never come back.
Very valuable. Good?
Not good yet. Yes.
Oh.
You had everything you ever wanted. Okay, that should about cover things.
It's not so I figure out a story. I'm going to know that. And then I'm going to fall. I won't wait. How will you get lost without me? Miss Danvers, I need you awake for this procedure.
I said, they'll find you.
You listen. Really? Some tidbit. I want your good once. In the future. It's fabulous. I'm faster. Well, things just got a lot more complicated, didn't they? Married out. A witch married out. Clearly you're from a lot later than this one. Way later. Way later. Who's your friend? Why, yes. Jesse's name. No, Debbie Barnes. Wait. William. It doesn't matter where she is. He's your daughter.
Come on, girl.
Probably your daughter. It's, Dawn. If I'm not mistaken.
What?
Nora. Thanks. This is still have one. One. That feel so weird. One. I need you to fix this for me. Oh, if you're here. He's hurt. That means you don't get home. I get home. I get home. I go home. I get home. Go home. Dawn. Unless you help me.
Good hole there, girl.
What do you want? Like I said, you're gonna fix this for me. Figure one. Trade dark matter. Who's not a friend? None of your business. It's my business. No, it's not. There's no chance that I help you.
It's none of your business. Hate us.
Oh, God. Oh, wait. You want to destroy the dagger, don't you? We want to save lives. You want to save lives? I bet you do. I bet you do, especially your own. Right there. Look, that baby. He's gonna wake up soon. He sees me standing here. Your whole timeline is gonna get blown down. You're never gonna get home. You know that's true. I know. No, my man.
Guess we ain't boiling cow chips for dinner tonight.
forgot to drop some of that loan money in the box. You know, these hides and furs can also be done up into coats and boots and such. Beyond my skills, but there's a trapper that travels around these parts, Canadian feller, skilled tanner. He can make just about anything. You should drop in on him sometime.
Thanks,
Okay,
Pearson. I'll keep my eye out for him.
Thanks, Pearson.
Feeling dizzy. I better get me some shut-eye.
You gonna pass out in your own shit again?
Yeah. Heard it all before.
You busy, Arthur?
How many times you pissed yourself today?
Why are you having a conniption fit?
You smell like you've been dead for 2 weeks.
I ain't wasting my time on you.
So, who made this? Someone smarter than you? I doubt that. You know, Alan, for your plan to work, you're gonna actually have to have his dagger in your possession. We've got that covered. You've got that covered. How's that?
For this.
Yes, that has pieces out of our suit, yeah. You know what's funny about your dad? Nora. She hates me. Hates me with a passion. And yet, a version of him, the saboteur. Much bigger jerk than I ever was. Did you see the face? Did you see the pizza face? And hurry up. Yeah, I'll hurry up. I gotta tell you, Alan, using Savitar's suit, smart idea. It was hers. Clever girl. Oops. Gotta go. I still look forward to seeing how this all pans out. Marvelous. Yes, save the garden. Just in time. Gentlemen, I hate to inform you, but you're all dead. I can help you.
How did you get on, Herr Morgan?
Fine. Our accounts are up to date. Sad sacks, a lot of them.
Good, very good.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated little do-gooder? Yeah, I know the one. I certainly know the type.
Thank you, Herr Morgan.
There's no need to thank me. Like you said, it's a pleasure I'm after.
He's more slippery than he seems. I've tried being polite. Don't take any nonsense.
Nonsense? Me?
If he doesn't have the money, beat him.
Well, I usually do.
I know. I know.
Yeah, girl stuff? Yeah, I guess I would interrupt that with maleness.
A speedster that knows how to manipulate the timeline to get what I want. Orchestrate the changes that I need, some of which are happening right now to ensure one thing, that I go free.
You don't need a dagger to stop you.
Well then, let's just see how much your father taught you.
Wish I felt the same.
I guess you're not as good a teacher as I am. You can't say no, Nora. Not the one you thought as a flash. Always is his legacy. Steve Black, back together again. With a new hand. Rob dead. Oh, we should do that. I guess we have that in common. We'll take care of that in a moment. Honest. Always a pleasure. For honest. Sit down. The war's my heart to see you again. I want to apologize for what happened. I've done that. You never would have had the means to become extraordinary. I don't need powers for that. Wait a second.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting. I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me. I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story, not an interesting one. But I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them, that ran with you and your associates in town. And I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again, if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
Hey, get up.
Dang, what do you want?
Ah, it's nothing.
Well, I'm gonna rest.
You awake?
I'm sleeping.
You awake yet?
Hey there, Arthur.
Already feels like Sean's been back forever.
Well, he makes his presence known.
He does that. Okay, well, let's talk more later.
All right, Arthur.
You're gonna kill them. Wasn't that the plan? Didn't you say you needed help dealing with that threat? Well, I dealt with it, and now...
Wes Watson has recently got himself into even more trouble, and his life just continues to get worse and worse. It's been a while since we last talked about our favorite alpha male, Wes Watson. As much as I love comedy, I also love dunking on internet alpha males and making content about it, and so do you guys, because apparently a lot of people keep watching and liking it. So today we're going to have some fun and revisit Wes Watson's impending downfall and take a gander at all the recent blunders that are actively contributing to his life being completely and utterly ruined. So if that sounds interesting to you, then let's hop right into it. To begin with, in my last video, we left off talking about how Wes says that professional fighters are pussies and wouldn't know how to fight in a realistic situation.
You publicly said that MMA and ring fighters are squares who train for sport and work together in the streets. 100% tell you it's really violent people. Yeah, it's just some, he's like, they're a fighter and they're like, come fight me. I'm like, bro, what? I'm not, so you just want me to break it down? And if you do whip my ass, you better fucking run, Like, don't whoop my ass is what I tell them. The whole thing was, good, you guys got that skill. Quit telling normal people who don't have that skill to come meet you in your skills to your area.
But then when confronted by Trailblazer Kevin Holland and asked if he wanted to scrap, Wes tucked his microscopic tail between his legs and scurried away like the giant roided-up man-child he is.
I don't engage in fights. I don't want to hurt anybody. It's not going to make me feel like more of a man if I beat you or not. I've never lost a fight. Nobody's ever whooped my ass. It's never happened. Okay? So the fact is, I don't want to fight anybody. For some reason, we had to fight. There's no way up in God's earth that I would do. That's the facts.
It's funny he talks about how beating someone's ass wouldn't make him feel like more of a man, but doesn't fail to mention in the same breath that he supposedly never lost a fight. I mean, what kind of 14 IQ shit is this? At this point, Wes is making Brick Tamlin from the Anchorman look like Albert Einstein by comparison. What a dumbass. If you were wanting a reminder as to exactly who it is we're dealing with today, that's the best possible way I could refresh your memory about this troglodyte homunculus asshole. His legal troubles are starting to heat up because his criminal and civil cases are pending with the dude who he brutalized in the gym with his goons, so I imagine this will not be my last video on Wes. A lot has happened in the past few months with this scalp-tattooed douchebag. No, not that scalp-tattooed douchebag. That's Adam 22 cocks inside of my wife while I watch from the corner of the hotel room. This video is on Wes Watson. First of all, how could we cover the recent drama with Wes without touching on the relationship troubles he has had and how it led to a nuclear fallout in his relationship with his ex-girlfriend Angie? What I'm talking about that he did more recently was this crash out he had with his girlfriend and how it happened completely live on a Jack Doherty stream.
And then they open up. And so this is what guys don't need to understand. They do, though, because... But don't try to understand that. Just like guy. If guys that hit you doesn't cheat, he pays the bills, shut the fuck up, because that's about as good as you're going to get.
We go like this because a provider is going to provide mental, emotional...
Dude, don't ask the guy who listens to this. The provider. No. Okay, that's $3 $10 million. Okay. And when I do teach you, I don't yell at you about it. I say, yeah, let's go teach you. When they actually teach me, they yell at me and tell me I'm a piece of shit. They have a horrible way of teaching. Like, I don't like teaching. I'm more like to pick up on it after. What? You don't pick up on mine? Don't lend a hand that way on my coaching. They love me. Oh, definitely. Yeah, well, I called them people for smart for the people that were family. The people love me. They fucking love me. I never had to tell them some shit because they stay in line with what we're teaching. But in all reality, please, women, don't expect that much from a man. Like, if the guy pays the bills, if the guy does not cheat, and he does not beat you, then take that. Just realize you're getting the best of a man right there. Coach me. I said, dude, would you coach me how to do it? I don't know. When someone's talking shit to me, if someone's talking shit to you, you know what I mean?
Talk that over and over and over and over again and finally pop up.
I'm never the one to talk shit first. I'm never the one to talk shit first. Ever. Like, they take, like, I'm so assertive and I'm so direct that people take that as, like, shit talk. But I'm not like, I'm a stupid bitch. Like, I will go that route.
It's really crazy to see Wes crashing out towards his girlfriend like this. I mean, I would feel bad for the dude about how he's being used by this woman, or as John Bravo Films would call her, a charmuta. But Wes is one of the most egotistical, vain, and unlikable pieces of shit on the internet, so it's kind of cathartic to see him lose his mind like this. I mean, Wes is the type of dude to give a stripper $1,000, and then when she cozies up to him, he tells you how she's different from most girls. It's just laughable. It almost seems like he's trying to get one off on his girlfriend and publicly shame her, but the problem is women like this don't really care about that type of stuff, especially when they're just with you for money and a lavish lifestyle. So he just ends up shooting himself in the foot here. You guys remember that dog shit show Wife Swap, where families would trade their wives for our entertainment? Let's should do that with Akash Singh, and they could just call it Simp Swap, since both of these women are just with these guys for money. Imagine being such a goober on the internet that Jack Doherty and his mom have to be the voices of reason yammering in your ear.
So, you've been made a widow and you come here looking for me, is that it?
No, ain't like that, Arthur.
Okay.
Listen, Arthur, I'm... My family. I need your help.
You mean the family that always looked down on me? You want me to help?
It's my little brother, Jamie.
I always liked Jamie, at least compared to the rest of us.
He's broken Daddy's heart.
Daddy has a heart.
Don't make me beg you, Arthur.
My money, my life, me. I wasn't good enough.
I'm sorry. We need your help real bad. Little Jamie's joined the Chelonians, that strange religious order.
Good for him.
They're quite mad, Arthur. They'll kill him. You're the only person
live
who's
stream with Jack
listened to.
Doherty, Wes also admits to tax evasion, which is a crazy thing to admit on
Your family, but it's okay to ask me to help and save
camera,
me.
considering the fact that he has a
I understand if you don't want to help me, but
like he's going to be taken for
I
everything
think
he
of
owns by
you
the dude that
often.
him and his goons ruthlessly beat at the gym.
I'm begging you, Arthur.
I say let Jamie live Jamie's life, not the nightmare that his daddy dreamed up for him.
Jamie's so innocent, Arthur. Please, Arthur.
And then I use creative ways to get.
Will you help me?
I'm in a state prison, so why call it prison ain't much to me? Rather pay them much money. They're tripping.
Where is it?
Somewhere out near Carmody Dell, I think. The rancher there said he's seen him around the Cumberland Forest. I just want him back, Arthur. If you find him, bring him to me at the station.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll
Dude,
owe
this
you.
is so rich. Wes just gave the IRS all the evidence they
already
need
owe
to
you.
come and take away that Bugatti that he flaunts around like it validates his entire life's work as a man. It's really just remarkable how shameless Wes is when snitching on himself and airing out his dirty laundry in his relationship. It's such a stunningly low level of self-awareness that it probably sets a fucking record for the dumbest shit I've ever witnessed with my own two eyes. If I was Wes Watson's lawyer right now, I'd book the next flight to Japan to go to that legendary forest and tell Logan Paul to come film me while wearing an alien hat. Too dark for you? Alright, my bad. Let's get back to the alpha influencer Delky. Wes also privies the audience to the details of his sex life, or lack thereof, with his girlfriend.
I'm not going to argue with you about or sex or religious or anything like that. Listen, he's doing it somewhere else. He's out in his I mean, that's what grocery gets your got was really on your leg. Yeah, one. That's all. Aside, if the guy that isn't doing that is she's not.
Amazing. And she holds him out to the plane on video. That's all this dude does. It's literally now his entire subreddit started dancing. He's considered dating the subject of research. Also, for fancies and so on, and starts to be an absolute dead sentence to your office. Like, if you're essentially paying this woman to hang around you, and you're still arguing about her not putting down, that shit will go good. You need to take a shower just after hearing this conversation. This is none of our business, but this dude just puts it out anyway, even while his girlfriend's daughter is in the room. Then he talks about how in prison, if someone calls you a bitch, you have to beat them up.
I came out of hell.
Like, when I pissed off Hug, say, hey, calm down. She won't
My
do
horse
that.
up and
She
died
won't
on me,
do that.
twisted my
Say,
ankle
Hug,
something
say,
fierce.
"Hey, I don't
Think
want
you
to
could
be
give
so
me a
bad."
ride?
Like, I know you've been through hell. She'll never just hug me and tell me.
I ain't for
"Listen,
hire,
okay,
lady.
sure,
Find someone else.
I'm like, just hug me, just chill.
Well, ride on then.
Victor, I see,
Oh,
look, I
hell, I
talk
can't
to
just
you.
leave you here. Come on.
Oh, thank
I
you,
felt
sir.
like this.
Thank you.
Here's what I thought. When she watched my videos, they told me it was like this. And then I still talk like this. It's just how I talk.
Might as well just have left me to
Someone
woo.
called me a bitch. You have to. Like, if someone calls you, yeah, if someone calls you a punk or a bitch, you have to pick them up. And so out here, when people are calling me a punk or a bitch, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? That's fine. I can't fucking take this. And they do it on purpose, knowing that I'm mad. And if you're really mad, like, why are you doing that? Like, cut the person.
Bro, you're dating a Florida stripper. When you act the way you do, and it's clear that she doesn't actually love you and is just looking for money, then why are you expecting her to care for you the way a loving, supportive wife would? She probably would if you weren't such an insufferable...
Help the blind. Earn your fortune. Maybe earn your fortune. Maybe today is the beginning of the end.
Petulant man baby constantly yelling all the time like a child on steroids who didn't get the toy they wanted.
Help the
Actual
blind
football
man.
shit, man. Wes Watson really is the gift that just keeps on giving. He's famous, but not for the reason he thinks he is. It's so silly to watch. Wes also got exposed again by John Bravo Films for lying about the attempts he has made to sell his car.
You didn't
Again,
run
even
far
for Wes,
enough.
because he prides himself on metrics of vanity such as muscles, expensive cars, and a lavish Miami lifestyle, which is why you always see Instagram stories of him driving his Bugatti down the city to show off during the day, while most of us peasants are working and trying to make a living. Many people have rightfully pointed out that he livens up, and Wes is likely bleeding money at this point, given the pending criminal and civil case against him. He jumped at the gym, and John Bravo brought the receipts and showed that Wes is actively trying to sell his car, despite repeatedly claiming it's not illegal.
Everyone's out there to watch fake news. When I wrote that, where's it's 12 days on Wednesday Eastern Time. There's spook out. Guys, please stop watching fake news.
This motherfucker seems to think that people online aren't going to put two and two together to realize what he's up to. As if things couldn't keep getting worse for everybody's least favorite alpha male lolcow, his girlfriend Angie started texting one of his friends behind his back, and Wes found out about it and kicked her out of the house. The house, and their relationship ended right after. Then she went on an Instagram live stream explaining how crazy Wes is and how her children's well-being are of the utmost importance to her, and how she does not care about material possessions.
Kids are the #1 priority. I don't care about material things. I care about nurturing and taking care of my kids. And if somebody gets in the way of that, we gotta go. I don't need somebody to come step in and do what Wes has done, because even though there are nice things that were done, there's also things, you're right, there are things that have been done where are not forgivable. They're just not okay. You can work with someone, but if they're not willing to put kids first, then if you can't come correct in all ways, you gotta go.
This is a crazy thing to say when you're dating Wes Watson. Like, if you really care about your daughter's safety and upbringing, maybe don't date a guy who is one balloon effect on Instagram away from flipping a shit.
When you give them a workable path that will change the these balloons. I hate that shit.
Yeah, this guy seems totally in control of his emotions and not impulsive. As bad as I may feel for Angie at times, I can't help but think these two fucking losers deserve each other. I wish the kid had better role models. After moving out, she would release more receipts of Wes saying horrible shit to her, spam calling her, and doing hard drugs in front of her like a psycho ex-boyfriend. So much for being ripped, rich, and rare with no vices, huh, Wes? Then Wes went on an insane public rant where he goes mask off and trashes Angie now that the relationship has ended.
That's when you think you understand frequency and vibration, all this shit. Shut the fuck up. Some bitch right now goes, well, we extract what we are.
Gonna speak to the boy?
Arthur?
Hello, son. Your sister is very worried.
The boy has chosen a path, sir. The path to truth.
Well, his sister just wants to speak with him.
Arthur, I've chosen a path. The boy has chosen a path. He's chosen safety. What path have you chosen, sir?
I don't know about this nonsense. Let me speak to the boy.
Dut. Are you always this negative and antagonistic, sir?
Only when dealing with idiots. Now let me talk to the boy. I'm starting to lose my patience with you. Goddamn lunatic. You think I'm playing here?
Stop it, Arthur! That's enough, Arthur!
Kid, come on. This is crap. You're better than this.
Better than what? Better than one in paradise?
Better than thinking these fools know a damn thing about paradise. Now let me take you home.
You're a sad man, Arthur. You're a real sad man.
Sure.
Sorry that you
Come on.
don't have money in order to validate yourself.
Go read another book, you fucking bird brain fuck. Like, you stop thinking out of you some shit. That's what the problem is. You know, you're trying to know some shit. You're gonna spread your little brains. You ain't done nothing. Show me one woman who's done something. What am I doing? One that's done something. Make any type of money. Find this any type of anything that wasn't just for stage. Just
They jacked over the live stream. He would be sitting with Wes on public, and before they all drop on films to Wes, almost as if he was dating Wes. And Wes would admit on screen that his man was so fragile and his feelings are so deep that he's actually suing John Rock.
With a guy that like I saw him he was racist and the live stream he did. Like the pain on me and you like crazy people like it's interesting to watch. I'm like that I don't want to do better than somebody else like we gotta do this the hard way. Come on, yeah, you're stupid. You can see this is crazy. Yeah, so you can track their leg. They got that's all my gut second. Process, yes.
Then after this, because a fan walked up to Wes, Jack asked him if he could take a picture, and Wes snapped and told his bodyguard to smack him without criminal activity. Then Wes goes on another rant about how this season the guys built different from professional fighters, and he even picks a fight with one of his own goons.
That's what you got smarter from bitches, because when I said it was this, we want to say, we want to problem somebody like you, I will not lose. I will accept loss. I will be jealous. You are no killer. I'm going to be straight through. When they keep going, no, that's how you talk. Turn around. Hold it up. You get out of here. Hey, I'm perspective. We're doing shit right here, though. That shit one more time, I swear to God. You do it, bro. This shit somewhere else, dude. We're doing some shit right here, though. What? What? What you want to do about it? Oh, hey, you want it? No, yeah, they got it. Okay, let's go. It's not there. I'll be back now. You want this one? It's probably good dog structure. What's that shit? That's put some 12-year-old kid. That's yeah. This is you're not sure I told you back. I'll meet you at your house. I'll meet you for your house. Shit, I'm so together.
So Wes just loves to start shit over absolutely nothing, further proving how much of a sensitive loser he is. Then about a month ago, a video of a police body cam with Wes in it was released and quickly discovered by the Wes Watson subreddit. In this body cam, Wes goes wild and yells at the cops about how he has 50 cars and how everybody knows who he is, like the cop challenged his manhood or something, and the cop just ignores all of it and tells him he's breaking the law.
How you doing, sir? Can I please get your license, registration, and proof of insurance? I'll tell you when I get the documents, but right off the bat I can tell you you're not wearing your seatbelt.
Just a cop.
Oh, yeah, that's the V program. I'll have to come back up to your registration's expired.
Just accept that.
My people when I bought the car. Correct, bro. You see on here it's Windows 7? August 7? And then just when it starts raining, I bought it back. I have to bring it, I'll show you. It could be yours, but if you don't have the updated tag on it, then it's expired. 3 weeks. No, just don't get it. Don't get basic things all the time on my since you guys are asking, no, I'm rich as fuck. I have 50 fucking cars. You guys all know. Half my house got swatted like dumbasses live in it. What are you talking about? Are you gonna have the insurance ready? I'm gonna shoot that fat piece of grass. That's something better than grass for what you out here. Living on your cheese box and trying to how long have you been there already? Not this. Back and forth, have it. Now the address of Florida.
Please, Arthur! I'm a man now! I
There's no doubt that it's owned by you. It's the registration. Two separate things, man.
You're making a big mistake.
I'm not taking advice from you! You're an outlaw! You leave me alone! They're good people! I'm warning you, Arthur Morgan!
Perfect, I'll be right back.
It's hilarious that the cop is like, dude, I don't care if you have 50 cars. I don't even care if you have 1,000,000 cars that are all shooting out of your ass like the paperwork you moved in prison. You're driving without a car registration, and that is not legal. This dude also had another car registration-related issue that was exposed on yet another police body cam from 2024. This retard just can't take a win to save his life. So this was in addition to the long list of Wes Watson's blunders. He also recently instigated another altercation with Jack Dougherty and the Island Boys, where he calls one of their friends a racial slur, and the dude starts a fight at the restaurant they're sitting at. Classic Wes Watson. But as of right now, that is all the updates we have on our least favorite Canada alpha male. You guys really enjoyed the last video I made on this tool, so I had to make another one. Let's have some updates on his court cases, and we'll go see your sister. Probably tune in and dunk more on this asshole if you guys like this video as well. But if you enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. And if you want to see, I'm sure a lot of my audience has seen the popular
Have I been a terrible fool, Arthur?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it. But one thing I do know, there ain't no shame looking for a better world.
I missed you, Arthur. Are you and Mary sweet on one another again?
Oh, no. That's all a long time ago, son.
This wasn't how I thought today would turn out.
It's been a long time, Jamie Gillis. You were a kid last time I saw you. Didn't try to kill yourself.
You know, you taught me how to ride a horse.
Too well, apparently. Chelonia, though? Really? You'd fall for that?
They were very nice to me. They're decent.
I'm sure. Please tell me you didn't give them any money.
Of course I did. They rely on charitable donations.
Well, I want to say about the channel, but I don't know.
I just wanted to believe that there might be something good coming my way one day. Guess that's dead in the water.
With the turtle.
Shut up. All Father kept telling me was, you won't amount to anything. You're not enough of a man. I had to get away. I couldn't take it anymore.
Forgive me, but your father's a bully and a coward. Don't listen to him.
Hey, don't talk about him like that.
What do you want me to say, Jamie? He's a good father? Nice man?
He won't be happy I saw you.
Please send him my worst regards.
Thing is, he's right. I'm not good at anything.
Come on, that ain't true. Tell me something you like. Don't think too hard.
Apples, I guess.
Apples?
Yeah, I love apples.
Okay. I was thinking more along the lines of carpentry or horses or something. All right, go work in an orchard.
By that token, you must really like shooting and robbing people.
I only like shooting young idiots who run away from me when I'm trying to help them.
Father told me what you do.
I'm sure he did.
Are you still with Dutch and, what was his name, Hester?
Hosea. Yep, still the same, sort of.
And Annabelle and Bessie?
I'm afraid they're dead.
Shit. Maybe Mary did make the right choice.
No doubt. But none of it is anything like the nonsense you read in the newspapers.
So, are you two getting back together?
I told you, no. Just ask me for a favor.
You know Barry Linton's dead? Pneumonia.
Here we are. She must be waiting inside.
You got a problem, friend?
Oh, you got problems?
Make it quick or I might run off again. You're nervous about seeing her, aren't you?
Jamie! Jamie! Come home. Please, Father's been very sad.
Father wouldn't know sadness if he died in his bed. But I'll come home for you.
My boy. My sweet boy. Come on. Oh, Arthur. Thank you. Thank you.
It's good to see you, Mary.
And you, Arthur. And you. Oh, you'll never change. I know that.
I feel like the luckiest man alive, and I feel like a fool. That woman confuses me and plays me for a fiddle like no one else alive. I trust I will not make a god-awful fool of myself once more, but somehow I imagine I shall.
At this point in the video, it's crucial to explain which is. Since 2011, it was everywhere on the World Wide Web. Although to be clear, I am abbreviating its name for the purpose of this YouTube. The crazy thing about this website is that the content is no longer available because, as it turns out, the men running it coerced, manipulated, and in some cases, assaulted the women who uploaded to it, becoming the biggest adult lawsuit of all time. As the court recently out, the story one of them it all started with Michael Pratt. He started working in 2000. After graduating high school, he launched several websites, some of which are still around today and have a similar feel as GP. In 2006, he came up with what he thought was an appealing idea. He wanted to film women having sex who normally would never shoot adult content. This would be the women one and only time and space, wanting it to be shot in an amateur casting couch style. His first issue, however, was finding talent since he didn't have a lot of access like Australians. He did a larger casting so in 2007, US, where he began making this type of content in basic hotel rooms.
Ain't you causing enough trouble around here?
Struggling to find talent and build out his business. This was a plan to seek out his childhood friends in National Wolf in 2008 for some new ideas. And by 2011, West, co-owner of the enterprise and with Wolf's help, they made some changes to the business model, such as
What can I do for you?
Okay, now let me see.
And also never referenced false content. Their homepage stated, "You will not find these girls themselves on any other website. With updated pages, the new problem was how to find a vast number of women who were willing to shoot adult content for the first and only time. Reddit Wolf found this to be nearly impossible since the only women interested were those planning to go to the adult industry fully. This is when a new strategy dawned on them.
Jacob Worth is a friend of mine. I admire him, but he's just about the worst poker player in all of Valentine.
South America and not uploaded on the internet. You'd think people wouldn't fall for such a claim, but surprisingly, it worked better than even the owners could have expected. They research on recruiting 23-year-old broke college students. They then created ads on Craigslist to recruit models in San Diego, California, and quote-unquote clone victims.
And they had a website.
Anything else?
That they sent me, and it looked really professional.
Now, I've had my fair share of big nights in Smithfields, but a line of fellers doing a can-can? That's a first.
And never once mentioned filming sexual acts in their ads. Typical posts would read, hiring good-looking girls for
How you doing?
Out of the way!
Can't you see good? Watch it.
$5,000 cash up front. Work with hot guys your age. Over 200+ models. Shop. This is about their experience with this. Once in college, response. Fly them out. Hotel. All expenses paid.
Hey, you are.
Mister?
Goddamn prissy women in men's clothing and women in women's clothing. Diesel, God. Look at you. Oh, make the fella sick.
When they wrote up a restricted contract that the models had to sign, as well as consent statements. It was sound of mind and not even, which has been carried out in this context. Action against them will never complain about their big switch and intimidation business tactics.
Welcome. Come on in.
Can I get a hot bath, please?
I got someone warming it up for you already. Just head down the corridor there. Oh, it's, you.
Yes, it is. Last time I checked.
I really don't need any more trouble.
I didn't come to make any. I was just...
Another example dates back to 2006, when Pratt hired a lawyer named Kevin Holloway to block the introduction of the still lawyer as the president. However, in 2009, Pratt, Kevin, the lawyer, died before legal action. Like Holloway was charged. Yes, it was very confusing, but that was by design. Getting back to the main story at hand, things start to become extremely dark. When the Browns hired before, Emily Rose to play Davis, even on the scene. At the start, he was 20 years old and originally hired just to be on the couch. It also needs to be pointed out that the earliest women filed a clip occurred the same year they hired Garcia. This may be because the male adult actor is younger than excited to land a position based on the number of women and Garcia was going to get results by any means necessary, which Pratt will, of course, support. All of this degeneracy would eventually lead to a class action lawsuit
Would you like any assistance?
No, is that in this eventual court case, the earliest
Sure. Sounds good.
before in July of 2020, responded to a Craigslist ad
Sit back and relax, son.
casting that showed examples of the company's work with the women fully clothed. Then got in contact with Pratt and Garcia.
You'll leave this place feeling brand new, you know.
The woman agreed to film for $2,000 under the premise that it would only be sold in Australia.
Hope the water's hot enough.
She then flew to San Diego and was taken to a hotel with Pratt.
So how's it going?
Good.
Upon coming back out, they were gone and leaving her only $400. 2 months later, they released the video on the GDP website for the entire world to see. Unfortunately, this would not be the only woman who had this experience with the company, and as I read through the lawsuit,
Let me know if you'd like a bit of an extra scrub anywhere.
Gotta take a break sometime. Life's too short.
Yes, indeed.
that if they wanted to make some extra money, they could film a sex video that no one would ever know about.
Sorry if I smelled. Been a while.
Oh, I'm not sure what to make of that.
Video number 3 was the first known video trapped by this collaborators. In her situation, she reached out to a company called Modeling, and the man named Jonathan, who was really Garcia, and emailed her about the job. It was over the phone.
You seem more relaxed now.
And of course, no one would find out. Then she met a man named Ben, who was actually his Pratt at the hotel, and signed a document that she just skipped. The man would tell her the truth. 6 months later, the video was posted online. As time went on,
All right, I think I'm good.
It was nice meeting you.
Shouting at them and until they had to put in the water. In some cases, when they would pressure them by claiming that they would have to pay all the expenses back, such as flights, food, and the hotel, or quote, wasting their time.
It looked like I wanted to be there because I had been up and frightened and drugged.
Eventually, one of the women in video number 14 filed a takedown notice against her episode. In response, Pratt hired a law firm to file a federal lawsuit against the woman, which intimidated her to back down. In 2014, Garcia reached out to a 17-year-old to take part in a modeling shoot. Garcia then requested that this woman send nude photos of herself, which were taken when she was a minor. The teen arrived in San Diego on her 18th birthday, and they took her out to celebrate, going to clubs and drinking underage. After filming, she agreed to be a reference model and took part in another adult industry shoot. She stopped working for Garcia when she learned her video was online. With these sorts of tactics, they were filming scenes that no other production company in the space could replicate. By 2015, was an established name in the industry, and yet none of the female models they worked with had any knowledge of the site until it was posted there. As these men got away with more and more, their tactics became even crazier somehow. The men would start to dock women's pay due to having cellulite on their legs, scars, being pale, or having bruises. In one case, they paid a model less because she had a tattoo on her back. The woman was too afraid to question this, but in actuality, she had sent them photos of her tattoo beforehand.
My underlying common denominator between myself
Got an Xbox TV and a working room on the bedroom.
had a insecurity, and that they thrive on it.
It seemed that this pettiness was for no other reason than to be sadistic towards women. They also consistently refused to allow them to read the contracts, trying to them provide food and alcohol and pressuring them to sign as quickly as possible. One woman even tried reading something, but Garcia grabbed the papers from her hand and told her what to sign. Beyond this, these contracts were wordy and purposefully confusing. It really was nothing more than a cartoonish caricature of what a wordy legal document would look like. In one instance, according to the lawsuits, a woman claimed she was assaulted by Garcia off camera, and when she messaged Pratt after the video was publicly released, the video was sent directly to her mother. In another case, the victim was flown to California but had no idea that it was going to involve the government.
Let's talk about this! Arthur, come lend
What would happen if she did it? During filming, the men
go ahead
would
and
be
call
locked in
your
a
little
hotel
girl
room
out
for
here.
hours.
Take it easy, I got lumbago. Should have thought about that earlier. You're pathetic.
Oh,
You could have stepped in.
I thought you had it covered.
Just wait till you're over. I'll be at camp if you need me.
You're lucky your head ain't stove in. Get a hold of yourself.
Watch where you're going.
Until they got the footage they wanted. This woman later filed case from the footage and started posting under the Craigslist ad to inform of the women. Pratt responded by saying,
some of my experiences are really humiliating for me. Sorry.
Now she's claiming it's not her fault. Her community is getting too negative. This means Waterloo is one of the most famous performers on the internet. With her videos receiving millions of views, including her lewd and non-lewd appearances. Despite her being so famous, though, I was surprised to see that no one has really broken down the true story behind it, but rather just the surface-level breakdown of the dirty articles and headlines, lacking context for their claims. After spending the past month digging into it myself, though, I discovered a tragic tale of an accused woman that has suffered from mental illness and tragedy every step of the way, with a deep backstory that truly repaints the actions of one of the internet's leading ex-adult entertainers. But I'm getting ahead of myself here, so let me start at the beginning. Lana Rhodes was born Amara Lincoln Faithful on September 6, 1996. Her parents split before she was born, and while she experienced their recent separation, she felt a lot of emotional turmoil throughout the years. The young woman described her mother as a very intelligent person who was a workaholic. Due to this, Lana was a latchkey child. She had an independent streak from a young age. She grew up with her sister, who was 4 years older than her, in the suburbs of Chicago. While growing up with a single mother is hard enough, but what occurred next would turn her childhood into a walking nightmare. It all started to go downhill at the age of 7 when her sister's behavior began to drastically change. Something horrible had happened that at first no one knew, which triggered her older sister to start pulling out all her hair. Their overworked mother had no idea why her daughter was doing this, and Lana was too young to understand. Eventually, the doctors diagnosed her with trichotillomania, when she was
You got bad news all over
this
you.
causing her host people to forcibly remove body hair. And it can happen after a stressful event, which at the time they believed to be because of the divorce. However, Lana's sister would not get better, and by 12, the girl developed a severe eating disorder, making her sickly thin. Young Lana didn't understand why her sister looked the way she did, but didn't remember the right.
And I just really didn't understand. I was like, well, she looks like a monster. Because I was studying much younger than her. And she started that at like 8. So I was with them like 4, 5. Wow. And I was scared of her.
Despite medical intervention for the struggling older sister, nothing seemed to work. And the eating disorder turned into self-harm. At only 13, the sibling tried to take her life, which resulted in the police being called off, creating a chaotic environment for the young girl to grow up in. Lana's sibling needed to be monitored 24/7, and since her mother worked late, someone else needed to be responsible. This ended up being the 9-year-old Lana. This young child was now entrusted to make sure her sister didn't hurt herself, all while trying to go to elementary school. This did not work out well, and the adult star has since admitted to not really getting a public education because of her home life. Young Lana developed severe anxiety over the situation and was mostly forgotten in the family because of her older sister needing so much attention. Her sibling's condition only worsened as she was eventually diagnosed with schizophrenia. On top of that, Lana's situation was abusive as well. She explains that as a kid, she was hit by her mom and shocked to learn that other kids did not experience the same. She has mentioned that her mother never validating her emotions is what led her to develop mental illness herself. Up until recently, this is all we knew about her childhood, but Lana has become much more open to
An interesting way of putting it, Seamus.
No doubt. I do. Very well. It's trusting I don't do so well.
Now, please. This is Seamus. He's our new partner.
Ain't no such thing.
Prospective new partner, if he likes us.
Liking ain't the problem. Trusting is, as I said. Keep your voices down. I don't want my boss hearing. This is a sideline.
Of course. Look at us, honest as the day is.
Exactly.
I tell you what, let us prove ourselves.
Prove ourselves to this crowd? What you talking about?
Good day, Hosea. Good luck with your business dealings.
Listen, he's rough and ready and quick with his tongue, but I swear you can trust him and trust me.
An old man.
You're not old, Seamus.
I'm old enough. And you know why I ain't dead?
You don't trust idiots.
Exactly.
We're not idiots. Let us prove it to you. Okay,
And on top
I'll
of
tell
this,
you
her
what.
manager did not want her
Old Bob
to
Crawford and his
be
boys just bought a beautiful stolen stagecoach from upstate. It's in their barn. Now, you go get that,
aggressive. Yeah, reach
and
out.
then we can work together.
Who's old Bob Crawford?
An acquaintance of mine.
So you want us to take out your competition?
Well, he's not just an acquaintance, but a cousin. By marriage. I also want to see if you boys got what it takes. Now, you survive that.
Where is he?
Well, he's in a farmhouse just northwest of here called Carmody Dell. That's just up the train tracks as you're heading up towards Fort Wallace. There's also some money in that house, but that's yours.
Mr. Jeremy wasn't even listening to the young woman, asking her the same questions over and over again. At the end, he asked Lana to show her breasts before forcefully tugging on her shirt as she hurried to cover herself.
Really?
It's like
Really?
they show you
Lead
just
the
how
way.
to
He said the place is just northwest of here.
Me?
And Lana found
You're the
himself
one who's been
right
out
back
gallivanting around here.
By this
That's
point,
what
she
you
was
call
one of
it.
the top 10
Nearly a
X-rated
year
stars
ago.
in the
They're
entire
buried
world.
down her.
Readers were upset with Lana Rhodes as her demand skyrocketed like never before. As she entered the scene,
Could have played that better, couldn't you?
Thought you wanted me here to show some strong arm.
It seemed at
That's
first
usually how it goes.
Yes, but you know how this works.
Come on, Jose. That feller's a
obsessed with his company, being nominated for several awards.
And that's why he's perfect. He won't cause us any problems. A safe spot to fence wagons and coaches, that's easy money for us.
I guess you're right.
Come on, it's not like he's asking us to rob a bank. If the two of us can't steal the stagecoach from Seamus's old crooked...
More for less money because that's what worked for them.
She even suffered rectal bleeding, but claims her manager felt like she needed to
Cousin by marriage, we should hang up our hats now.
Sure.
How you feeling about things now?
What things?
This place. The gang.
I would go
Been
home
here
and
a
I
few
would tell
weeks
my
now.
step and cry and be like, girl, I want to kill myself.
I think
I can't do this anymore.
I figured more folks would have cut and run on us, given everything that happened.
I'll have to do this hardcore scene. I can't do it. Lana felt
Like Dutch always says, a lone wolf don't last long out on the plains.
as well as
He does like to trot that one out.
People see that.
To perform degrading acts, the partner selection for the scenes also became secondary.
Especially when they get a few years on them. Even someone like Micah.
There's a couple of folks I wish had cut and run.
Maybe they'd say the same about you. Hey, let's keep it down now. We must be close.
Those moments that it no longer felt like a performance, but rather an assault on her spirit. With that being said, despite her apparent lack of enthusiasm, she continued down the path
Go on foot from here.
even if she was prodded that route by the
Let's see what we're dealing
I
with.
mean, I
Come
don't
on.
want to go into too much detail. Like, honestly, some of my experiences are really humiliating for me, and I wish that they never happened. Sorry.
It's interesting to point out that Monica
There's the
was
house.
not her first
See the barn in the back. Stagecoach has to be in there.
But looking at her filmography, it's apparent she shot way more frequently after she re-entered the space, even though she has since reframed the revival as just needing to pay her taxes. Regardless
Okay,
of the
let's
true
take a
reason
quick look at
why
the
she kept on doing it, it wasn't just the scenes that were taking a toll on
Nope.
Lana, but the pressure to keep up
Okay.
her appearance. She decided to
I reckon we
undergo
could do it
a
now.
nose
Sneak
job
in,
in
I'll get the
various
coach.
other fillers.
You can try the house. Or wait until morning, and I'll head over and distract them by putting on a little show. While you sneak into the house, find what you can, and then get the stagecoach. What do you think?
A woman came with like giant force needles and a jug of silicone.
Let's do it
She
now.
injected this into her body because of previous BBL.
I reckon we're ready.
Leaving her with scars.
Let's go.
There was no legitimate option to turn to. Just a few years
Maybe
later,
take a
she
peek
decided
through the
to remove
windows
all
before
of
you
those
go in.
implants,
Make sure it's all
believing she
quiet.
was weird.
So that was like my second. I did that 2 times. My butt was way too big after the second time. About a year ago, I got part of my ass literally chopped off.
With the painful procedures and kinky scenes, it's not surprising that the young woman was going down a very dark path, which would come to a head when she attended the 2018 AVN Awards. You see, before going on stage, she was drinking with other adult stars, when an unnamed party member decided to offer Lana cocaine. After the drugs worked their way into her system, something in her brain snapped. She allegedly
went on stage and accused her agent, Mr. Hay, of sleeping with the girls he managed, and threw a shoe at his head. After the fight, the belligerent starlet made her way outside the Tampa venue, which is when she ran off into the night before jumping into crocodile-infested waters. After being scooped out, she was transported directly to a mental institution. Miss Rhodes would then tell the story in an interview, but surprisingly, besides this mention, the freakout wasn't well documented publicly.
And my friend called me and she was like, this never happened again. These girls that were there, they went online and one of them posted scratches on her neck and said that I beat her up. I did not. Jesus.
This led me to scour the internet to find a video of the fights. It must exist considering the amount of people in attendance. I eventually found the award show and watched it in full, but no sign of the fallout here either. It was at this point that I assumed Alana may have been exaggerating the story. But that's when I found mention of another fight she supposedly had at the awards show with fellow adult star Adriana Chechik. This woman actually did accuse Lana of having a childish meltdown, providing picture evidence of a large gouge on her neck, despite Lana claiming she hadn't hurt anyone that night in her recounting. It isn't just one adult star that backs up Adriana's side of events, as people recounted the brawl on Twitter. The altercation started when Lana allegedly threw a fit, feeling she deserved the award for Editor's Choice. She then tried to fight the winner, Adria Ray. This is when Chechik jumped into action, trying to calm Lana down before she did anything rash. Amidst the scuffle, Lana had brutally scratched the back of Adriana's neck. The victim took to Twitter to speak to her fans about the incident. I am an honest person and true to myself and fans. Yes, it happened. Ask yourself who has marks and who doesn't. It's assault. What you see and believe to be true is not who she is. She has physically harmed me and emotionally caused distress. Megan Rain, another adult star in attendance that night, joined in to confirm Adriana's side of events. After last night, everyone should know that yes, Lana Rhodes did attack Adriana Chechik after a temper tantrum for not winning the award. And yes, Lana Rhodes is on drugs. She asked for multiple drugs, including heroin, over the weekend. This is not a rumor, this is the truth. This girl walks around and thinks she's better than all of us. But guess what? Just being pretty doesn't win you awards, Lana Rhodes. And Adriana did not hit back. Lana has not one mark on her, and after all this chaos, she did yet another move for attention because no one was giving her pity. That move ended her up in a psych ward. The truth isn't pretty, but it's the truth. And all directors and companies in future award shows should all know the way she acted. For someone to attack Adriana Chechik because they wanted the award, what the fuck? We should not tolerate physical violence. I surmise the pity move Rain is referring to is when Lana jumped into the crocodile-infested water. Performer Brazil even chimed in with the humorous line, "All that glitter ain't gold, bitch." Making matters worse, she was dropped by Derek's agency over the incident, losing her source of income. Derek Hay would go on to state, "We wish Lana the best with her future endeavors. While we have enjoyed working with her, we cannot condone her recent behavior." Despite not having video proof of whose account of events is more accurate, what can be said for certain is that it led Lana down a different path after she was kicked from her talent agency. And just as a side note, I do want to point out that after all this transpired, Mr. Hay was accused of sexual abuse, trafficking, and employment standard violations in 2020. He was formally charged with an illegal prostitution scheme and ended up pleading guilty to conspiracy to commit perjury and perjury, eventually taking a plea agreement. He then was sentenced to 9 months in a county jail. After getting exiled from the industry, Lana felt relieved, and as she expanded her horizons to other groups outside of the adult space, she met a YouTuber who was making more money than she could have ever made from even her most degrading of videos. It was then that she decided to become a mainstream influencer, quickly growing her Instagram account to millions of followers. It was at this point she began gaining brand deals that gave her an income without having to deal with the side of mental breakdowns. Something that happened after she left adult entertainment. She started taking out the social media. In a counterintuitive turn of events, after Lana left sex work behind, her back catalog was constant. Bigger than ever before. With her soaring in the spot and most certain porn stars for When she's 345 videos, Despite being retired around this time, fans, she reunited with her husband John.
So what were you able to lift from the house?
They decided
Found some money stashed
John.
away. Must be a few hundred, not too bad.
Not bad at all.
John was very observant, and Lana complained
This
about
was
the
easier
not
than hunting
being to her sexual
1,000-pound grizzly
fantasies.
anyway.
No doubt. I won't forget that in a hurry.
I'm looking forward to your retelling of that one around the campfire.
Wasn't the first time Mr. Matthews had stared death in the eye.
That's not fair.
As usual, he did not flinch.
They gotta make money doing that split before the win.
How long do you think we're going to stick around here for?
Not sure. Until we can't, I suppose. Feels like we're starting to get back on our feet.
That's what my lost one. I mean, supposedly took them more cash.
Stashed in a safe spot away from camp, but it's a long way from being full.
I hope it's not stashed in town like we did in Blackwater. Even if we had to dump the money from the ferry, we could have at least got the rest out there hidden someplace else.
Who's driving who here? Okay, here we are. Just pull the coach into the barn there.
Bonded over traumatic experiences. They began dating, and Lana became a staple.
Hello,
in
Seamus.
Seamus'
We met your cousins.
How was it?
Fine. Nice people.
Park that thing in here. Quickly. Nice work, Jose.
It was mostly art, but like I said, coarse but competent.
Here.
Thank you.
If you find any other coaches that need selling, I'll see what I can offer you for them. But discreet, you know.
Of course.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
I'm heading back to camp, I think. You coming?
Wow. This is going to be great. It was there she announced she had a big contract with a large adult production house. But mysteriously, this contract was soon canceled. Though not before she was uploading some sexy vlogs. In them, she would try on outfits, show herself in sexual devices, and direct girls to take out their clothes and playing other games. Lana's popularity took off even more when she started her OnlyFans in 2021. Was very excited about her re-entry into adult content, reaching out to other celebs such as Hannah Mojo and Noah to collab with his girlfriend. Look at this, show Hannah Khan joins OnlyFans. Collab with his girlfriend. Look at this, show Hannah Khan joins OnlyFans. Jumps in on that and he goes, "Let me know when you're ready to work with the queen. I'll make the intro." Wow, look at that. So you're pimping your girlfriend out? Does she even know that you're doing this? She even launched her own podcast, 3 Girls, 1 Kitchen, with fellow Instagram models Alexa Adams and Olivia Davis, where they had intimate conversations.
What are your favorite emojis to receive? I love the little bashful one and then little hearts around it, or the blonde princess emoji, because that's me.
Lana was receiving tons of success on social media, but it didn't mean that everything in her life was perfect, especially her relationship with Mike, leading to a separation. In a very public and media-frenzied ending, Lana held nothing back when discussing what had gone wrong in the relationship. Lana claimed that she had been traumatized by Mike's Grand Theft Auto online sessions, where he would have virtual relationships with female players. On top of this, Mike promised to move in with her, but decided he wasn't ready for commitment, being only the young age of 35. He even moved into a content house with FaZe Banks. This was the second time he backed out of moving in, and it was him that day. The thing is, this breakup killed him. Sessions where he would have virtual relationships with female players. On top of this, Mike promised to move in with her, but decided he wasn't ready for commitment, being only the young age of 35. He even moved into a content house with FaZe Banks. This was the second time he backed out of moving in, and it was the last straw for Lana. She dumped him at that day. The thing is, this breakup was complicated since they had gotten very popular being in each other's videos. Due to this, at first, the two tried to stay amicable and be friends. Mike took care of her and her dogs following the surgery, but telling each other about their other relationships led to even more fighting. At one point, after promising Lana he wasn't sleeping with anyone else, she discovered a used condom in Mike's bathroom trash. When she confronted him about it, he said he had used it to jerk off, though I'm not sure if he understands what a condom is used for. In retaliation for his lying, Lana posted some of Mike's private messages on Twitter with the caption, "Part of my ex's unasked for pros and cons list of dating me. I think I might frame it. It's so funny." For context of what this list is, it all started when Mike's friend Dave reached out to Lana in an attempt for them to talk, since she had blocked Mike. When she refused, Dave would send a picture of Mike's way of mulling over the relationship. This included pros such as her being the prettiest girl on earth, hands down, extremely loyal in relationships, hardworking, successful, wild sex appeal, caring and attentive. I feel compelled to save you from how the world has seen you in the past. Surrounded you with a loving family / normal life. Good for my business / networking. See caveat. On the opposite end, Mike created categories for her cons, the first being major deal breakers that require deep and radical change. Sickly obsessed with social normalities, even though everything your life is about is outside the box. Then shaming for my liberal thinking and approach to life. Another layer of hypocrisy. Extremely needy when it comes to time together. Relatively unwilling to get involved. Extremely needy when it comes to time together. Relatively unwilling to get involved with activities you know I like. Gym, cycling. Under the second section, minor issues that some people would consider deal breakers that require habitual revisions, he lists chewing with mouth fully open, making slop noises almost on purpose, when I've told you 1,000 times how disgusting it is. He later spoke about his breakup, citing another reason for the split being her refusal to participate in threesomes.
She was not cool with other women, which obviously, like, would seem strange, but for her, like, that's not what she was looking for. She was looking for a true partner that was locked in, and I just wasn't at the time. I was so focused on growing my brand and my career and all that stuff. So.
It is interesting to point out that Lana never shared the entire con list, making me wonder what else Mike put on there that she didn't want to share publicly. Mike also claims it was him who ended the relationship, but not Lana, because of, quote, insane fights.
Like, if you had a knife right now in your hand, one, I have seen that before. It's one of the reasons we're not dating anymore.
Lana recently revealed that her and Mike were never really in love, but it was convenient for work, explaining that their feelings were forced, though from what I've seen, this might just be the coping mechanism of a heartbroken woman. I say this because she has gone on to be highly critical of Mike's new girlfriend, saying that she wanted to put her in a wood chipper on her Tumblr page before quietly deleting it. After Lana and Mike ended all talks of ever getting back together, she moved on to dating other people. Only a few months after officially calling it quits with Mike, though, Lana shocked the social media world when she announced she was pregnant. This led the internet to originally believe that Mike was the father. Not long after, though, he publicly dismissed this rumor, even though Mike was the last person she had slept with. As it turns out, she was already pregnant, but juggling multiple sexual partners at the same time.
I am having a baby my birthday.
Well, no, you're not. That's not true.
Fast forward 9 months, and Lana welcomed her son, Milo, to the world on January 8th, 2021. Since then, she has refused to name the baby daddy publicly, but it doesn't mean that people close to Lana don't know the identity. Censored for online viewers, Logan Paul revealed the baby daddy's name in a podcast, and the reaction of his guest made it clear it was a well-known public figure.
She's doing well. She got a kid now with that big-time NBA player.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the player?
Nah.
Lana's reasoning for why she is not revealing the father is a bit weird. On one hand, she claims that the dad does not want to be involved, so she refuses to take child support. But on the other hand, Lana claimed to have refused help, fearing that she would have to split custody with the father. This doesn't quite make sense, because if he didn't want to be involved, why would she worry about custody?
For me, it's like all about protecting my child. If the dad's not interested in seeing your child, hasn't really shown to have a care in the world about him, and almost has like a negative mindset about it, I would then have to give him rights to my child, put him on the birth certificate, which he's not on, and my child would possibly have to go be alone with him without me, and I wouldn't be able to protect my child, and I don't know if this man is safe for my child to be around.
Regardless, your refusal to name the dad sends internet users and social media news outlets into a frenzy to identify the man to no avail. So I decided to take a shot at figuring it out for this video. To start off, despite not naming the father directly, the media has gathered three significant hints about
Jam
who
on
he
the
is.
back of the
The
dominoes.
first clue
Stop
was
there
that
from
she
sliding
heard
around.
that the dad was
That's
an
a
NBA
strange
player.
story.
It always smelled like
And
strawberries
secondly,
below
she
deck on
mentioned that he
dominoes.
played for the Brooklyn
Is this the
Nets.
night?
And thirdly, he was allegedly a Libra. On top of this, you'll also see a lot of people claiming it's either Bruce Brown, Kevin Durant, or Blake Griffin. The most recent of them being accused is Bruce Brown Jr., as he played for the Nets between 2020 and 2021. Lana posted pictures of him on her Instagram story and even commented that he was looking good. However, it's likely he was just seeing her after the pregnancy, as Lana posted this material in 2023. On top of this, he does not have the correct zodiac sign, which would also disqualify Blake Griffin. If you look at the Brooklyn Nets roster from 2020 to 2021, you'll find that Kevin Durant was actually the only Libra listed. So I was thinking it must be him. But as I looked into the story further, I actually found it difficult to pinpoint where Lana said that the father was a Libra. The news outlets that mentioned this lack sources, but eventually I did discover where it came from. On May 25th, 2021, Lana spoke on her podcast about zodiac sign compatibility. She told the story about going on a date in New York just 2 weeks prior, which resulted in her leaving halfway through because there was no chemistry because he was a Libra. This is where the alleged hit originated, but I find it difficult to believe that this is the father of her child since she had no connection with him.
And he was serious. He wasn't just like saying that to shut down the conversation. He literally was just he's not spicy enough for me. And
Of course I'm worried.
What about?
The whole world's changing. Even I see that now. Our time is pretty much past. They don't want folk like us no more. This there rules will be damned with you. No more outlaws. No more killers. Now it's us being hunted. Oh, they ain't stopping. We went and made our choices a long time ago, so I guess we gotta pay for our sins.
Oh, Arthur. What a sad world we live in.
Well, I ain't sad, Mary Beth. It's just realistic about what's coming. But I keep acting really crazy. I don't know.
Arthur. Oh, Arthur. You're the only one of these fools knows just how lost he is.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
I couldn't help but compare him to like other people that I met prior. It was like, this just isn't for me.
On top of this, Alana got pregnant in April, but met this man who was a Libra a month later in May. Meaning that what people have been using as a hint, it doesn't actually provide us evidence of the baby daddy's identity. Therefore, this discredits the entire Libra zodiac sign claim that the media was that later in the same podcast, Lana explains that she felt Pisces were best for her because they were spicy and adventurous. With this new lead, my sights shifted to Blake Griffin since he was a Pisces. This led me to watch her podcast during the month of April when her child was conceived, where a landmine hint was dropped of who she was seeing at the time. While interviewing Bryce Hall, she made an odd comment about names that start with B.
What are their names?
Like Brandon, Bruce, like just like a bunch of BRs. I don't know all the names.
Lots of B names lately.
If that wasn't convincing enough of Blake being the baby daddy, just looking at pictures of the child also seemed to show a resemblance.
I'm not trying to do anything bad to him. Like, my son looks just like him.
On top of all this, I uncovered a
do anything bad to him. Like, my son looks just like him.
On top of all this, I uncovered a clip of Adam 22, possibly the most well-connected man in adult entertainment, outright stating Mr. Griffin was the father.
She had a baby with an NBA player.
Yeah,
Nobody
so
knows
no
who
getting
Blake
in?
Griffin is.
I don't think so.
It's
Not
actually
for
yes.
now, anyway. Okay, I'll catch you later, then.
See you later.
You gonna pass out in your own shit again?
You know, you ought to stuff some cow chips in that foul mouth of yours.
Bring in no money and drink 10 times your share.
Why are you being an idiot?
You're like a goddamn tick, sucking us dry.
Oh, enough of you.
Yes, it's supposed to be a secret. Everybody.
With all this, I really have trouble understanding where the mystery about the father comes from. It kind of seems like an open secret. Even with this,
we're free. We are alive. And we are free. So enjoy yourselves. Life is good. Oh, life is good. You hear that, Mr. Pearson? So all of you, keep busy.
this, Blake Griffin still refuses to be involved in the child's life at all. Lana has even mentioned that he wasn't very nice to her the last time they spoke, and does not believe that he will ever be interested in Milo. Although Lana has shared very little about her son's father in interviews, she is much more open on Tumblr. It's here she explains that he was the first person she talked to after her breakup with Mike. She DM'd him first, and they ended up going to a party together where they were high on mushrooms. And Lana described him as an immature man-child. About a month later, she decided to give him another chance and attended one of his games, which is where he allegedly told Lana he loved her. It was in Miami, where they ended up conceiving their son after only having sex twice. Following this, her next interaction with the NBA player was that he called her to make sure she kept quiet about the affair. 4 days after she gave birth, the father allegedly FaceTimed her. She thought it was to see the baby, but it turned out to be for the purpose of reminding Lana to keep her mouth closed. She explains that even though she never signed an NDA, she supposedly protected his identity out of love. But again, this is only her side of the story, and there's not much to cross-reference it with. Even though she won't officially name the man that
Are you keeping busy?
Of course, you know me. All right, well, I should be getting on. All right, then.
Her up, it doesn't mean that Lana wasn't going to go on podcasts to reveal pretty much anything else during the ceremony. On multiple shows, she shared what it was like to be a single mom, along with turning on the porn industry as a whole.
One girl sexy or starting like this place, the boy talk for the girls. I just don't like the industry at all.
Many people were shocked by this comment because she has amassed millions of followers.
Or from our
I just want to thank you
girls, and I just
for
don't like the
saving my
industry at all.
life.
Many
The
people
liquor
were shocked
is
by
not
this
my
comment
friend,
because
Mr.
she
Morgan. It
amassed
really
millions
isn't.
of followers and created
I
an entire
make such a
career
fool
off
of
the line
myself.
the adult industry.
Don't worry
She
about it.
specifically goes out of her way saying
You're
that
a
like
fine
it
man.
shouldn't exist at all.
But I guess
Lying
you've got
on
to
the
know
other hand,
for
it
not just
really
her,
is.
but other girls that do that, they have their own reasons for it.
Hello,
But at the end of
Mr.
the day,
Morgan.
that's what
The preacher, I remember.
None of these people
So
liked that Lana
please.
had seemingly
Yeah,
turned her
yeah.
back on the industry, feeling that
Hello,
she was
Arthur.
discrediting their business. She later claimed that it was
Bill
taken out of
Williams.
context.
Is that
And
meant
so
to be
many
funny?
things on set have been taken out of context or
Camp idiot.
tiny little
What
bits.
did I
Like
do?
one thing that went viral
You
was
are.
people said that I said that all porn should be
time.
illegal. They definitely didn't say that.
This wasn't the only instance of outrage. Social media refused to give Lana a break, especially when not too long after her previous comments, she was involved in a pump and dump crypto scheme, resulting in investors losing their money.
Now she's claiming it's not her fault. Her community was just getting too negative. One of the negative comments was about how this person can't feed their kids because they invested it all into a JPEG collection. Quote, I spent what I can't lose, spent 4K. No job, have a 10-year-old son, and only someone bought a big Christmas, Lana.
She started a non-fungible token project featuring cartoon artworks of herself being sold as a valuable investment. After being invested, she then drained $1.5 million in funds and left the project because the collectors supposedly upset her. When people such as Coffeezilla confronted the ex-adult star on the situation, she became confrontational, saying that people shouldn't be worried about this because of the conflict in Ukraine. When the YouTuber pushed back, she responded furiously. YouTubers are fucking sickos. Diseases of the internet who will do anything and say anything for views. I have a 1-month-old baby to take care of. Just what I wanted to do was scam people. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Just because a project does not go as planned, it does not mean that there was any ill intent behind it. People are sick trying to cause trouble for views. Lana then deleted her Twitter account. This didn't stop Adam 22 from weighing in on the situation.
That's what they're mad about.
You pulled all the money out and you kept it because you wanted it.
Yeah.
And you screwed over your fans. That's the whole thing.
After the NFT scandal, the internet refused to hold back on Lana. The new mom likely wanted to put the outside world aside and focus fully on being a mother, which proved to be
Are you going to
experienced
behave
a
now?
turbulent pregnancy that caused her to develop a form of diabetes and gain a lot of weight. This led her to develop severe depression, where she was not able to leave her bed for 10 months. As it would turn out, having her son didn't instantly make her life perfect either. Lana would have to feel her dogs when they became aggressive toward the baby. Despite paying for hours of training, the rescue canines just couldn't coexist with her new life. She continued to experience severe depression following her son's birth. Due to an eating disorder, as she tried to lose the baby weight because of the internet's cruel comments towards her, as well as struggling with self-confidence. This led her to start taking antidepressants, such as Wellbutrin, Prozac, and Gabapentin.
He's over by the tree behind the campfire.
That she no longer believes she has the ability
Okay,
to
thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
This road became so unhealthy in her eating habits that she gave herself surgery and lost chunks of her lower gums. As if things couldn't get worse, she also was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. She believes this is because her feelings were not validated as a child, and is why she could not say no to her toxic managers while she was in the industry, admitting that she sometimes doesn't even know who she is.
I just wanted to, I thought your real name was Lana, and then I was doing some,
Sometimes I think my real name is Lana.
yeah, I was doing some research before the podcast, and it was like Amara Maple. I was like, huh, like,
All my friends call me Lana.
really?
Yeah.
So you just can't see. That's just
Going back to like the GTD thing, like we really don't have like a sense of identity, so I've never really resonated with like having a name.
On top of this, when Lana looks at her old adult videos, she doesn't even recognize herself. All symptoms of BPD. She even claims to possibly have autism, following one of the complications she has had with her mental health problems at birth. Going through all this turmoil must have been incredibly difficult for Lana to be alone. But she consistently leaned on her ex-boyfriend's Mike up until he recently got a girlfriend who no longer wanted him around Lana.
I don't think she likes it either. I don't think, I mean, I don't like saying bad things about other girls, but I just don't think she likes other girls in general, is what it seems like, so.
In 2023, Lana started a Tumblr blog where she wrote highly depressing poems about her life and answered fan questions. These poems idealize self-harm and gives us a very clear understanding of the dark thoughts Lana has been experiencing. I just wanted to stop my photos when you listen to me and
Sorry, is there any way we can leave this until later?
the rest of my
Oh,
life and never
all
get
right.
tired of it.
Not a
I
problem,
just
Mr.
want to
Morgan.
be the first thing he thinks about when he wakes up, and the last when he goes to sleep. I want him to sleep calm when he looks into my eyes. I want to be his exception.
So, you met Sean?
Lana's not a romantic.
Not really,
Officially
but
on this
heard
account,
him.
she opened up more
Yeah,
about the
he ain't the
responsibility
retiring
believes
type.
that the dad wants her
Okay,
to
well, let's talk more later.
pills
If
rather
you
than
say
using
so.
their money while he lives in a $20 million house. This speech seems to consist of Lana's random ramblings, as she shares anything from horrible childhood experiences
You know,
to updates about her radio class lead to how she wants to marry a billionaire, but then changes
something,
her
Arthur?
mind and then
What?
says she's going to be the billionaire herself.
You was always
The voice
special to
was
me.
operated by someone who seems
All these years.
weirdly mentally sound.
All these
Lana
things we
gives her
done.
intense life advice.
Good
So what
things.
happened? Just got dunked
Bad
over the phone
things.
2 days before my birthday.
All these
Dating for
people we
years.
seen
Lana's
passed
response
on.
to this is advice.
You was always special.
We living or dying this time, Dutch?
I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Miss out on like 10-15% of the work, you sign me up. Deal. Turn around. Deal.
Oh, hi.
It's gonna be all right.
You really think so?
Things will turn around. They always do.
Ain't never grading.
He said he makes his best friend their muse. Beyond this, she talks about current relationships, ruminating on their golden flesh sword, and how being a sister wife is appealing to her. After 2024, Lana plans to work more on a clothing line of poster girl. The brand's promo shows 2 women blowing up her breasts.